Son of a bad lady. I do that every week. I have to mute it so that you guys can't just hear me breathing heavily during the countdown. But then, I forget. I was gonna, like, put a big sign on it to unmute it. Yeah. I know. We're not muted anymore. I fixed it. There's a bit of a delay. So, what I was saying was, I want to talk about what I want to do today, because I didn't say that on the vlog because I hadn't decided yet. Bravo, you did it. Yeah, I'm really, I'm really good at this, okay? I've been doing this for years now. I actually got an email from YouTube this morning saying that I have been making YouTube videos for 4 years, like to the day. I think it was 2 days ago. I started uploading on the 29th of 2013. May 29th of 2013, which is 4 years ago. And I have since then uploaded like 900 videos. I wonder what I could have done if I'd had another hobby. Anyways, yeah, there's a cat cam. There's a cat cam. Oh, no, it's on this side. Cat cam over there. It's a little bit dark. I wonder, hang on, I'm going to turn on one more light and see if that illuminates her cubby a little bit, because she's kind of like a beast right now. That better? Yeah, it's a little better. That's a little better. So, I have a couple things I want to talk about, but basically what I want to do today is check out my mug. Don't I look cool? I made this transmog, like, in the middle of making a video because I was, like, getting some footage of my monk waving because I was talking about tank stuff or, like, monk stuff, I don't remember. And her other mog was awful. I'm like, I can't go on camera like this. Even digitally, I can't go outside wearing this, so I made her a new mog, and I like it. You know, it's got some skin showing, but it's not, like, naked, you know? She's got, like, some red here and some red here, and there's, like, some red there. And I like her leather thigh suspenders with, like, the fur. It's weird. Anyways, I'm a big fan of that mug. And I'm a Brewmaster monk now, and I need your help because I'm not a very good Brewmaster, and I need to run some content, and I've been really scared to pug stuff because people are going to yell at me. So I want to play some with you guys some. I figure I'm going to start actually just on my own. I haven't done, I'm at the stage in my campaign where I need to go recruit my order hall follower, and I haven't done any of that yet, so I figured I would turn on my game sound and turn on my dialogue sound and have like a monking experience. Here, dialogue, yeah, it's all on. I love the monk music. And then once I've got that done, I might do some dungeons. Like, I'm item level 870. I need a couple of enchants, which I can probably just log over and make for myself real quick. But the only things I've done so far are heroic dungeons and then invasions. Most of my gear that I've gotten has been Titan Forges from invasions and then a couple pieces of relinquished gear. So I was thinking of like doing, I don't remember what item level you get from regular mythic dungeons, but I was thinking of maybe doing some of those because I haven't done any of that. Also, I don't have any legendaries yet. And the other thing is I should probably do like at least 1 or 2 world quests because I don't have enough order. I have like some order resources, but I need to research this thing and I need more. Can you show us your monk traits? My traits. I just hit 42. I just hit 42 like this morning. I have not been doing any kind of artifact power grinding in the slightest. I've just been kind of playing whenever I can, which is not very often, but it's fun. So I just unlocked this one. Please, 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 please do not take advice from me regarding Brewmaster Monk. I'm a pretty good Shadow Priest. I don't know what I'm doing on this thing. This is just kind of be a fun learning thing. So normal mythics drop 865 now? Yeah, I knew, Skaterbot, I knew they updated it. I just didn't know what they updated it to. So 865 is going to have some upgrades for me. Not a lot of them, but some upgrades for me. So I bet if we did like a couple of those, I could get a couple pieces sorted out. Before we left, I want to, before we go start that, I would like to get my follower and get my enchant sorted out. So what is this? What is this? Oh yeah, I recruited a Celestial. I haven't actually seen it yet. All of the Celestial recruiting I've been doing on my phone, so I don't even know what they look like. I just like pick it up in my phone. It doesn't really show me anything, and then I like send it out on a mission, then it dies because it only lasts for 1 mission. I'm like, well, bye. Gameplay is 100% uptime in Iron Skin Brew. Yeah, see, that's what I need to work on. I have a sweet weaker. So like if I press Iron Skin Brew, you can see I've got like a big bar that counts down here. So you'd think it would be really easy for me to watch that. And also once I've got stagger, I think I have a stagger that appears like either on this side or on this side. But you think it'd be really easy for me to watch that and then just like keep uptime on that? I forget constantly. But I haven't been doing very hard content, so it's been okay so far. Dungeons viewers, yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna get my follower first then. I don't know how long this would take. I thought eating a cornetto would cheer me up, and it only lasted like 3 minutes. Yo, what's up, Nestar Bear? I play monk and I suck. Yeah, I'm about to be in that boat right now. But I have my tea. So I have, like, some purifying brew over there and, like, some purifying brew out here. Yeah. I don't know why you guys hang out with me. Oh, that is good, though. Where am I going? Oh, no, I'm going to go talk to Tac Tac. Somebody told me that Tac Tac is really slow. Somebody told me that Tac Tac will take me anywhere I want to go, but that his kite sucks. Take me to Stormstart Brewery. Okay. Your kite's not that slow. You got a good kite. I don't know why that guy was talking about your kite. A pretty high skill cap. Good luck, Hazel. Yeah, they're changing it, though. They're changing it in 7.2.5. I don't know if they're making the skill cap higher or lower, but at least it's going to be different, so I can kind of... I want to say start at the ground floor, but it's not going to be that different. They're not changing it that much. Greetings from Squeezin'. Hi, Creamies. I like my pally tanks more than my monk tanks. Of the tanking that I've done, I've spent a lot more time on Paladin. I played a prop Paladin for a while in Cataclysm. And that was fun. And don't get me wrong, I like being a prop Paladin. I have a really cool female Draenei prop Paladin. She looks really cool. I like the armor and stuff. But something about monk, like, I love all of the, like, the Chinese-themed imagery that goes along with the monk stuff. I love the tea. I love the brew. I love the animations, and it's just a lot of fun. The only thing I'm not really crazy about is the gear, because a lot of classes, or all the other classes, basically, except for monk, have all of this history of, you know, many, many, many tier sets and just lots of gear, whereas they didn't really start making, also, I don't know where I'm here. They didn't really start making, this is too loud. Too loud. They didn't really start making monk gear until Pandaria when they introduced monks, so, I guess Demon Hunters are in the same situation, but I haven't really spent enough time on a Demon Hunter to be annoyed by that yet. So, let's see here. Love your vids, Hazel. Thanks, Strange Lucaria. What's your favorite class? My favorite class to play is the Shadow Priest. Shadow Priests are really fun to play, and I love being one, and I will probably not ever switch. This is just kind of like an alt for fun. But my favorite class, just like aesthetically, is probably Druids. I really love the Druid aesthetic. Resto Druid in particular. I don't know why I pulled that guy. I don't know what if I need to. I haven't done anything so far. I'm supposed to detox the guy. I need to read. As you may have noticed, I'm not very good at playing WoW while I'm streaming. I swear to God that I'm okay at doing things when I'm not streaming. It's something to do with talking at the same time. So you need me to detox. That button. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, she's happy. Look, she's so happy. You have to skip the Tuesday one? Cat Adams, a frozen picture cat. No, it's not. It's not. Here, I'll show you. See, she just sleeps really still. She just sleeps like she's dead. Alright. What's with the cat cam? What's not with the cat cam? If I have a cat who's going to sleep in a predictable spot, of course I'm going to put a cat cam up there. I wanted to get that done weeks ago, but I was having real big issues. I've missed something. Where are all the barrels of Storm Brew? I see... Stormstart Brew. Yeah, there's one on top of me. There's a dude over here. But yeah, I wanted to get the cam set up ages ago, but it wasn't working. It's apparently harder than you would expect to get two Logitech webcams to work simultaneously, but supposedly the issue, which I eventually figured out, was they cannot both be 1080p. Even if they both can do it, you can't have them both do it. So I just set the cat cam to 720p, which is fine because it's like this big. And it works now. It's a cool cat cam. Yeah, I like it. And even if all of you hate it and say that cats are dumb, I don't care. It's my cat. This way I can look at it while I'm streaming. Go down the outside ramp. Okay. Go down the outside. So all the brew is out there. Is this the outside ramp? I'm just going to kind of wander around. Oh, yeah. This is a ramp and it's outside and it goes down. So I think I'm in the right spot. Take a drink every time the cat gets mentioned. You could probably take a drink every time the cat wakes up, but I don't know how often she's going to wake up. She's had a very restful day. My husband took the dog to work with him today. Sometimes he'll do that. He'll take the dog into the office so he can, like, sleep under his desk and get fed treats by everybody at his office. And the cat seems to relax a lot more when the dog's not home. Not that she is really upset by the dog. She just kind of doesn't like him in a sort of passive, disdainful way. So with the dog gone, she's just been sleeping everywhere. She, like, slept on the floor and then on the couch. And then she's been in there for, I think, like 6 hours now. But, you know, it's a cat. It's going to sleep all the time. That's what they do. Hazel getting a struck. Go backwards from the flow of the dungeon. Okay. I didn't actually notice that I had started at the end of the dungeon. I need to pay a little bit more attention. Because I really do like this dungeon. This is a really cool looking dungeon. I want to know at what point in Brewmaster item level I start doing, like, some damage. Because, you know, I don't really die anymore in solo content like I did when I had first gotten to 110 and was level, like, item level, like, 780. That was bad. That was really bad. But now that I'm, like, you know, what am I, 870? Nothing really hurts. But it takes me a while to kill stuff. And I've seen the monks do all the damage. And I want to do all the damage, and I think I just need, like, a lot more item level, because I was talking to a monk that I know that's pretty good, and he was saying that stat priority, like, it exists, but it's not a big deal in monks, and it's mostly just about item level, so I think I just need, like, a lot more item level. How many coffees do you have? Oh, and I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee. Not like, religiously. Like, if somebody offers me an interesting coffee, and is like, this was my grandmother's heirloom recipe, and I grew these beans in my property, and I blessed them with the ashes of my dog, I'm gonna be a little bit weirded out and get them help, but I'm gonna try the coffee. So it's not like I'm allergic to it or anything. I just don't like the taste of it. It's people kept telling me I would like it when I got older. And while it's true that my tastes have changed and I've learned to like a lot of things as I got older, like, you know, when you're a kid, you like really sweet food, and you get a little bit older and all of a sudden the sweet food's kind of like too sweet, but then you get really into stuff like cheese, like fancy, not just like cheddar cheese, but like some fancier cheeses that I would never have eaten as a kid are like really good now. And I have a higher tolerance for beers and whatnot. Not that I really like those either, but I can deal with them better than I could when I was a kid. But coffee never really grew on me. I've tried it a lot, and if it's a real emergency and I need caffeine to make it through like another 14 hours of being awake because I just have to be for some reason, which isn't so much anymore, but back when I was in school, then I'll do it. But it's just, I would rather have a really strong cup of tea. Tea is just my jam. My jam pajamas. Coffee's amazing with flavored cream and sugar. Yeah, by the time I get to like the coffee with flavored cream and sugar, like, don't get me wrong, I can appreciate like a crazy sugary Starbucks. Oh, I found all the brew. Like those Starbucks things, the cold ones. It's not a Tim Hortons Ice Cap, which is what I really would prefer it would be, but I'm not in Canada anymore, so I gotta get over it. But Frappuccinos, I think they're called. Those are fine. They're too sweet. It's like dessert, but if you like go into it thinking like you're gonna have a milkshake, but instead it's a milkshake that's like vaguely coffee-like, that's fine once in a while, like on a hot day. But if I'm gonna have like a hot coffee drink with like a lot of sugar and whatever, I would much rather make a really rich chai tea with like some brown sugar and a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of extra cinnamon. And sometimes I'll do a little bit of extra fresh cloves, and oh my gosh, I love chai tea. I don't do it very often because, like, not properly prepared chai tea is just a waste of tea at that point. I'd rather be drinking something else. But, like, if you really make it in, like, pure milk, and I'll usually put, like, a little bit of half and half cream in it, too, to, like, make it really rich. And then you gotta get, like, that rich brown sugar in there, and oh, it's good stuff. Will a graphics card solve my lag problem on WoW? It depends on what your current graphics card is, and whether your lag problem is lag or frame rate. It really depends. Like, if your current graphics card is not that bad, then your lag problem might be your internet. It might be the current WoW loading screen problem that's been happening. It might be your processor, because WoW, like, most games are fairly heavy on the graphics card, and WoW is too. But WoW is more processor intensive than it really should be. That's just kind of the way it's been built. Yeah, CPU intensive than graphics. I don't know if I would say it's way more CPU intensive, but like, whereas most games are mostly on the graphics card and a little bit on the processor, WoW is kind of the other way around. Is this your first tank? Not like ever, but in Legion for sure. If you can't tell by the I'm really terrible at managing myself in melee. Even when I'm not tanking, I'm always playing a ranged. I've always played mostly ranged DPS and a couple of healers. So I'm not used to being up in melee, so I get kind of lost and sometimes panic when I lose aggro and things. What happened to the Priest life? Priest life is fine. Priest is like all excited about Team of Sargeras. I'm just having fun on an alt. Actually, well, the real reason that I was doing this originally. Oh, I need to open the front door. I have all the brew I need. Why are they letting me continue to get brew? I don't need any more brew. How long have I been done that? Front door. This door? No. This door? Can any of you open this? What if I punch it? Wow, nothing happens. You occupy my afternoons with pets and how to. Thanks, Flaming Chain. What about over here? Yeah, I can open this one. That's much better. I've kind of made myself want chai tea now, but the tea in front of me is pretty good. Also, it's warm out. I need to make some more iced tea. I have iced tea in my fridge because I got a thing where I could cold brew tea. And I cold brewed some Benshan Oolong, and it was really good. It's like a really delicate kind of floral tea, and it makes really nice iced tea. But I did that like 3 weeks ago, and I don't know if it goes bad, but I should probably just throw the rest of it out and make something else. Somebody actually sent me a sample of like a raspberry iced tea that I want to try. You talk so fast and I can still understand you. See, that just means that you've been listening long enough. Whenever people first meet me, they're, oh, what am I doing? Why can't I see anything? Oh, we're cool. Was I just drinking some brew that I shouldn't have been having? Am I invisible? There's a lot of demons and they don't, I should be paying more attention. Here's a portal, I'm closing it. Alright, let's just focus on that. We're gonna click on some portals. Maybe the demons can't see me. Maybe the demons are drunk. Did we get all the demons drunk? Is that what all the brew was about? Small taste should give us the boost. We need bottoms up. We're going to feel awful when this wears off. Yeah, no, I'm on the brew. Oh, I understand. Thanks for the super chat, Alicia. Good luck today. Put this towards the hazelnut house. I will put this towards the hazelnut house. I have a running super chat count of hazelnut house fund. And thank you, Jonathan Turner, for the euro. Green tea and raspberry is good. Mm-hmm. I don't always do flavored teas, but I've kind of loosened up on them a little bit. Sometimes it's good. How do I get over there? How do I get over there? How do I, oh. Oh. I found it. Oh man, I had something I wanted to mention actually, or not mention, but just like a funny story. You know how last week I was talking about, how my headphones, they were good. Oh, there's the alert. I don't know why the super chat alert didn't work for Alicia. I tested it before the stream started. It worked for Jonathan. I don't know why Alicia's didn't work. I'm going to refresh the thingy. I'm sorry. But you guys know how last week I was talking about how I like my headset, but for the next one I wanted it to be wireless. The very next day, I cursed it. I jinxed it. The very next day after I had said that, the right earphone on my HyperX Cloud 2 started cutting out aggressively, like really, really bad. I couldn't use them. So I was like, well, that happened sooner than I wanted to, but I didn't really want to spend the money on like an expensive wireless headset like the one I wanted. So what I ended up doing was I used earbuds for like a week, like for a while, pretty much all week, because I only got this headset yesterday. Oh, there it is. It was just slow. I don't know why I did that. There we go. Thanks, Alicia. But yeah, I was using like Apple earbuds for a week, which is awful because those ones, they don't fit me very well and they hurt. And I ordered, this isn't like the noise canceling one. These are a little bit less expensive than the crazy ones that I wanted, but I did get a wireless headset because I figured it was time. And I'm so sick of tripping over my cable. And I'm pretty sure that's the reason. I'm ready. I don't know what I'm ready for, but I'm ready. I'm pretty sure the reason that they started cutting out, because I hadn't had them for quite 2 years yet. It had been like a year and 8 months of having that headset, which isn't very long. Oh, did I do it? Oh, I got some order resources. I need those. Tac. Okay. All right, Tac, let's go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason they started cutting it was because I was constantly tripping over the cable and rolling over the cable, because it was the earphone that was directly connected to that cable, so I think that's how I broke them. So with these ones, there's no cable, and you have no idea how amazing it is to just get up from my computer without having to carefully take off my headset, and I don't have to like untangle them from around the chair anymore, and I can just walk to like the kitchen or like the bathroom or like anywhere, and they actually have a really long range, so I can still listen to my music from my desktop in my kitchen. That's pretty cool. See you later, Jonathan. Why are there demons in the brewery? What's going on there? Honestly, I don't know. I should know. I just did it, so you'd think I would know. How did you start, and when did you start playing WoW? I started playing WoW in 2008, 2007? 2007 or 8. I think it was like the winter of 2007. I was in high school, and my friends all played WoW, and I felt very left out. And then my boyfriend at the time, my high school boyfriend, started playing WoW, or he already played WoW, and I felt very left out. And he would just like invite me over and then play WoW while I was there, and I was like, well, this sucks. I'm gonna see what the big deal is all about. So then I started playing WoW, and then a bunch of years passed. I don't know any of them anymore, but I still play WoW, so it worked out. So I need some vials of liquid fell flame, flasks of fell blood, and pinches of demonic ash. Oh, I gotta find some people too. I don't know. Do any of you know? So the original reason why I'm leveling a Brewmaster, why I'm playing a Brewmaster monk is because they added a new pet in 7.1 called Banfu Kaba Banlu. And that pet is presumably available It's available off a vendor in the order hall, but I think there's a requirement. You have to unlock the vendor. Ow! I guess I have to go over here and taunt him out of that. Okay. Or, drop it? Yeah, there we go. I know with the Death Knight pets, the vendor isn't available until after you actually get as far as to unlock your class mount, so you have to do, like, the entire campaign. But I know that the Rogue pet was available very early. Like, my Rogue friends have it already, Crackers. And I don't know which one. Do any of you know if you get this, like, am I going to get access to the pet after I finish this quest line, or do I have to wait? Where am I going? Or do I have to wait until I finish the class campaign? Because that's going to take me a while. Also, I need to catch up on my priest. She still doesn't have all the Wormtongue caches that I was complaining about last week. Use the ability it's ranged. Yeah, I sorted that out. You have to finish the Legion campaign. The whole campaign? Oh, well, that's fine. It's a good thing I like playing Monk. Alright. Where'd my button go? I had it. Oh, do I have to pick up more of them? Gosh darn it. Let's, throw some of that out. Let me actually press my Iron Skin Brew. That's probably a good idea. That's probably a good button to use. Thanks for the super chat, Kiwi. Because you're awesome. Aw, shucks. Do the Fell Spreaders last? The item does damage to all the enemies in the area. Okay, Fell Spreaders last. So that means that we need... Oh, the item's over here. I gotcha. So I need to go collect some Fell Flame, Fell Blood, and kill Alchemist Corlia. Corlia. I wonder if she has Corley hair. There we go. There's the alert. I don't know why the alert is so slow. Let me just time that out. You finished the class campaign and all the Legion Fall campaign available, no pay yet. Okay, I bet you anything it's after the class. It's after the end of the class campaign then, where you actually get the class mount. I bet you that's why. You can probably, which means it's gonna be soon. So I need to go up here. Why won't it let me subscribe to you? Just like YouTube subscribe? That's weird. It should. I mean, you can always try subscribing on just like the regular YouTube page. I just come here because of the 725 video and it's very good, edited and all. Oh, thank you. I've been trying really hard just in the last couple of weeks. Like, for the most part of the last 4 years, I've been making videos and I've been doing my best. But it occurred to me recently that I've been kind of stagnating as far as the way I edit videos. Like, I had learned how to do it in a certain way and that was kind of just what I was doing. And I've realized that there's a lot of stuff I still don't know yet. So I want to learn how to use more of the tools available to me in terms of my editing software and also my audio editing. So I'm taking half an hour a day, like in the evenings usually, to make myself like a lesson. Like I go into Premiere or Audacity and find something I don't know how to do, and then I figure out what it does and I figure out how to do it. And then in one of my videos later, I try and like use the thing. So that's when I learned how to do track mats, which was that thing where I like have a video over another video, but like cut out in a certain shape. I can do that in any shape I want now. And just like all sorts of stuff like that. I am getting shreked right now. Alchemist Corellia probably is mad about the thing I said about her hair. You have lovely hair. I didn't mean it. There we go. I got her. Welcome back, Aileen. Can you dab? No. I thought you were a healer. Yeah, me too. No, I haven't PvE healed since Cataclysm. Yeah, I started doing damage in Mop. Mop was when I started being a ranged DPS and realized that was way more fun. I do PvP heal. I used to. I don't do it anymore. But I used to PvP heal for sure. So these guys, okay, the initiate's gonna have the flasks of fell blood. Surprisingly hard to say. Flasks of fell blood. Thanks, Patrick. Thank you for making content that both I and my 8-year-old daughter can enjoy. Oh, that's so cool. Do you guys play WoW together? Or, I mean, I would imagine that if you did play WoW, you need to do so in a fairly chat-controlled environment, because people say some awful things in chat. But I do, that's really cool. Missed some of this? It will all be available in a VoD tomorrow morning. And I think I've been getting them out a little bit earlier in the mornings as well. Oh yeah, but the editing thing. I've been having a lot of fun learning how to do new editing stuff. And hopefully I can get through all the settings in this software and eventually move on to some other software, because I'm actually using Premiere Elements. I don't even use Premiere Pro, but there's so many things that Elements can do that I haven't even figured out yet. Also, my computer kind of chokes on Elements, and like these new effects that I'm making it render take like a long time, so I kind of probably want to chill a little bit on super crazy editing until I one day update my computer. I don't need to do it anytime soon, because I only just recently rebuilt the darn thing when it blew on me last year. But I'm thinking maybe maybe like after I've saved up and moved into a house, I was thinking about saving up some money once the Intel Coffee Lake processors, depending on what those ones are like. I know they're boasting a really good performance increase in the mobile space, like in the laptop chips. I want to see some benchmarks for desktop improvements, because I'm using a 4770K. It's an i7 4770K, and I want to see what kind of extra performance I can get out of a Coffee Lake chip, because I'm considering rebuilding at that point. But we'll see. Hazel has a face cam. Hazel's streamed with a face cam, like always. I've always had a face cam. I don't use one in, like, videos, but they don't, it's not really needed. Nobody needs to see my face to find out how to beat the Celestial Tournament or whatever. Team opens on the 20th. I assume 75 drops a week before. It is almost certain. They haven't actually outright said it, which is a little bit strange to me, because at this point you may as well just say it. But yeah, team on the 20th, so almost certainly patch on the 13th. Oh my gosh, thank you so much to Patrick. Oh, no, I already thanked Patrick, but thank you again. Daniel, sorry this is not as much as last time, all for the cat cam. No, you don't even need to worry about it. Last time was so incredibly generous, and this is also amazing. And a cat cam. Kitty is sleeping. I realize that she kind of looks like she's dead. She just sleeps like that. I promise she's okay. Maybe after I do these brew starters, because I need three more. These dudes do not want to drop their liquid fel flame, but at least I know I need to focus on the dude. No, not those dudes. Vial of liquid fel flame. All right, those guys had the ash. Those are the spreaders. I'm missing something. Who has the fel flame? Obviously somebody I've killed before, because I have some of it. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's the cauldrons. I understand. I gotcha. Want to buy a group for thwarting the twins. Isn't thwarting the twins the mage challenge? The mage tower challenge? I haven't done that either, if that makes you feel any better. Thanks, Norma. I'm gonna thank you guys, like, when I see it pop up in chat, which is gonna be a little bit ahead of when the alert goes through. I hope that's okay. Where is her cute gnome? Oh, I forgot I was gonna talk about this. My gnome is fine, don't worry. She's still a gnome. She's gonna be a gnome forever. I love being a gnome too much. Even, like, I had to give up my rep bonus for my Legion rep grinding, which hurt me, but I love being a gnome. But, my monk, so you can see my monk here. Let me finish killing this dude. And then get this thing. And so my monk, I'm a human monk, and that's fine. I look pretty cool. I have, like, a big staff. My hands are apparently on fire. I don't know what that's all about. I look fine. Like, this outfit does a good job of showing off my boots. But what if, instead of being a female human, because the reason this is a female human was originally when I made this monk, I wanted to be a Warlords Arena 3v3 Mistweaver. I wanted to play this tune in Arena as a Mistweaver healer. And that dream is long gone and quite dead. If I was going to Arena heal, I would do it in a Druid. I don't need to Arena heal anymore. We're moving on from that. But that was why I was a human. And now that dream is dead and I want to be a tank, like, a human is fine. And a human is a perfectly good race. I have, like, some extra versatility. I keep standing in the bad thing. I'm not a very good tank. You get some versatility, and every man for himself is fine. But what if instead I was a dwarf? What if I was a female red-headed brew-slinging Brewmaster tank dwarf? Oh, that would be so cool. I've been saving up, I was saving up Battle.net balance to try and get myself a race change, but then it occurred to me that I'm going to need to boost my Death Knight, because I need to play a Death Knight in order to get... Oh, no, don't be in the thing. I need to play my Death Knight in order to get the Vile Brood Whelpling pets at some point. And I know there's just no way in heck I'm going to have enough time to actually level it properly. So I was going to buy a boost for the Death Knight, so I've been saving up golden Battle.net balance for that, which means that the spike in WoW token price is really biting me in the butt. But, and then the Overwatch event happened. The Overwatch anniversary event happened, and I really wanted some of those skins, so I put a bunch of Battle.net balance into that, so I'm pretty much at square one. But yeah, eventually one day... Oh, there's that large spider. How did you even get inside, bro? He's kind of like a fish. He's got, like, more legs in the front than the back. I'm just gonna leave you be. You can just, like, take care of the other bugs and be the only bug. My current brew monk is a dwarf. Like, doesn't it seem cool? Plus, you get stone skin. But mostly just because I like dwarves have the brew themery, and brewmaster monks obviously have a lot of brew themery. Themery? Is themery a word? No, it's not. I made that up. They got beer. They like beer. I like the matching, and I love being a female dwarf, and I want more characters like that. My only female dwarf is a shaman right now that I don't play. Although, you know what I actually need to do is supposedly the shaman class order hall pet is available as soon as you get the order hall. Like, you only need to be level 100 and just get to the order hall. So that we could actually do, like, on stream sometime. Are you using KUI nameplates or tidy plates? I'm pretty sure I'm using KUI. Nameplates. Yes, KUI nameplates. KUI nameplates. Although I have used tidy plates in the past. They just, they let me down at one point in ages ago. Warlords, I think. And I switched to KUI and didn't go back. But yeah. Oh, I love that artifact ability. Feels so good. Does so much damage. The gnome is too iconic. She's in, like, all of her videos. I mean, the gnome was in all of my videos, but before I became a gnome, I wasn't. I was a human. People, and then before that, I was, like, a troll for a while, and I was, like, an undead for a while. Like, my old Pet Battle videos have all sorts of different characters in them. So, like, if I needed a race change, it would be fine. I probably would. I wouldn't worry too much about the gnome thing, but I don't think I like being a gnome too much. Plus, everybody tells me my voice sounds like a gnome, which is really funny, because when they meet me in real life, they're gonna be like, man, you're a really tall gnome. Because I'm pretty tall. Shaman Pets, yeah, so the Shaman Pet, oh gosh, you guys are all dead. Ha! This thing. Okay. So the Fang Pup is a little white pup. Flurry, Ice Lance, Frost Shot, Crouch, Vengeance, and Ice Tomb. So he's got, like, some ice moves. And that is available if you have a level 100 Shaman. You unlock the class order hall. Fang is available to fight and I believe capture as a pet battle in the Maelstrom or whatever the heck the Shaman order hall is actually called. That's where you get it. That's where you get that. So you don't need to level it up. You don't need to do the campaign or anything. Just level 100. And I have a level 100 Shaman. I just haven't actually done that yet. So maybe we should do that sometime. That doesn't even take that very long. Pupper, right? Super cute. Wow, this is a nice game. I agree. What do you guys think that size on a gnome tanking raid bosses? I mean, oh, all right. So now what? Return to the spirit of the Brewmaster. Oh, I just go home now. Okay. I want my follower. Raid bosses are so huge. It always weirds me out when we fight a raid boss that's like a person, like a regular person. Like Blackhand, for example, he was an orc, and by all accounts in lore, he was a normal orc. He was on some steroids, but nothing really crazy. And, you know, I could be playing an orc and fight Blackhand, and Blackhand is like 4 times as big as me. And I understand why they do that. They want bosses to be very visible. They want them to have really big hitboxes, so there's enough room for everything. I understand why from a gameplay perspective. But from a lore perspective, you just, like, walk in and you're like, man, this orc is like 14 feet tall. What the heck? So, from the perspective of bosses are strangely large regardless, I don't think it's that weird to be a gnome tanking one, because even as, like, a big burly tauren, he's still, like, 4 times as big as you, and he could trip on you and you would die. So, I don't think it's that big of a deal. What am I doing? I'm turning in the thingy. Good thing I swapped to Shaman this week, right? Liked and subscribed for Cat Cam. Aw, thanks, Michael. Katie's name is Kira, although we pretty much just call her Cat. If I ever get a second cat, which I don't have immediate plans to, because I can't really imagine loving a cat more than I already love this cat. But if I ever get a second cat, then I'm gonna have a problem, because I can't just call them both Cat. Uses the still and get the brew to some fell poisoned initiates. Do I have to use the still? I do. Okay. Spirit of Brewmaster Blast. So is she just spirit projecting, or did she die? Is she done so? I wasn't really paying attention. Anyways, let's give these guys some stuff. I got it. I used it. Curative brew. Oh, I have to use it for my bags, huh? Even though I finished leveling all my battle pets, I'm still using the Charm of the Zookeeper or the Boon of the Zookeeper on, like, both of my characters. Because I want to just stockpile, like, 100,000 pet charms, and then whenever they add pets to the game, I can just, like, instantly level them. Not even have to wait. So, where's curative? She gave it to me. It's not here. It's not here. Lady, help. For my favorite vlogger, your videos are lovely and beneficial. Thanks, Jeff. Oh my goodness, $50. That's really generous. Thanks so much, Jeff. Lovely and beneficial. Aw, I try. Thank you so much. My cat's name is Gato the Vado. Is it Gato the Vado or Gato? Or Gato? I don't know the reference. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's cute. He's rude. Some cats are rude. See, if I ever get another cat, what if it's not as sweet as this cat? What if my next cat is just like a butt? She is married? I am married, that's true. What do you think of the Kofefe meme? Kill all the gnomes. Somebody showed me that meme and I thought it was pretty funny, but I haven't actually spent a lot of time. So did our curative brew work? I don't know, lady, where is it? It's not in my bags. Oh, that's something different. No, that's equipment. It's not in my bags, it's not up here, and it's not on a special action button. So I'm really lost here. What if I just abandon this and pick it up again? Something's gone wrong. Use the still, and then give the curative brew. Okay. So, I use the still. Alright, we're infusing the herbs into the brew. I'm standing back. Yeah, it's a bubble. Okay. Cured brew, 1 of 1. Foul poison initiates cured. Do I just click on them? Do I run on them? You create curative brew. Quest item. Okay. So the quest item was just to put me onto this stage. So that's not what I do to them. Detox? No, we did that already. She wants me to give them the curative brew. I just don't have any curative brew. You need to find the mobs that are greenish and click them. Greenish mobs, like... Oh, these ones. Oh. So these guys, so I was trying to cure the wrong people. So you're trying to tell me that these guys are they're cool, they're fine. They've also been poisoned by fel-infused brew, but those aren't the right ones. I need to go cure these guys that were poisoned by fel. Thank you. Well, now I know what to do. That's so dumb. That's the dumbest thing. Right? Like, you see how dumb that is? Oh, man, those are the wrong sick NPCs. Those guys need something else. Kitty woke up. Are you up, Kitty? Yeah. I figure we probably won't have the cat come in every stream because she's probably not going to be sleeping in that spot every single stream. But, and when she's not there, I can just kind of like turn it off and have the extra screen state. But she's often there. I made a monk and did the exact same thing for 10 minutes. Thank you, David. I'm glad it's not just me. She was a little bit awake. No, she's not. It's good that she moves once in a while so people know that I didn't just put a picture of my cat there. I swear to God, that's a live cam. Is she in a box? She's on the shelf. So if you look at one of my vlogs, you can see I've got like a big shelf behind me that has all sorts of WoW plushies on it. On the bottom left-hand cubby, I just stuck a blanket in there and that's where the cat sleeps. There's like a bunch of WoW plushies and then there's a cat. Because that's your spot. Monks are the worst class campaign. We go get drunk all the time. I mean, it's either the worst campaign or the best one, depending on how you feel about alcohol abuse. Oh. Who can survive it? Who got poisoned? Iron Body Ponchu. Oh yeah, he'll be fine. He's Iron Body. You can't just poison somebody named Iron Body Ponchu. He'll be fine. I'm being confused by, I have, see, that's trying to get me to go get my Windwalker weapon, which I refuse to do because I'm not a Windwalker, I'm a Brewmaster. You can't make me walk on wind. But I keep getting confused. Iron Body Poncho is in fact up here. But it would not fit in the cubby. He's 22 pounds, oh my goodness. Yeah, she's a little cat. She was kind of runty when she was a baby, and she's kind of runty now. She's not, like, tiny, but she's smaller than most cats that I know. How old is Kitty? Kitty is, 2 or 3 now. 2 or 3. She was about 3 months old on my birthday, and I think it was 2 years ago, or maybe 3. Like I said, I don't remember. But, yeah, she's a young cat. We're gonna have her for, like, a long, long, long time. Want to buy cat. Yeah, but that's the best cat. Cats aren't that expensive. They eat less than dogs. I think our cat's food is cheaper than our dog's food, although our dog is really picky. He's a picky eater, so we have to get him, like, really expensive food. And then I think as a kitten, like, to adopt the kitten, all the adoption fees, because she was just from a shelter. We didn't, like, get her from a cat breeder or anything. I don't know if even that's a thing. But I think it was, like, $100 for all of the adoption fees and everything. And the reason that they charge that is just to make sure that you're not buying your cat to feed your snake or something really disgusting like that. So cats aren't that expensive. I guess, like, you want to, if you're gonna own a pet, it's best to do so when you can have a savings fund of, like, vet money just in case something happens. Like, you don't want to be put in a situation where you cannot afford to get your pet the help that it needs because you don't have the money saved. So even if you don't need the money, you still want to have it on hand. But generally speaking, not that expensive. The kids weren't part of the family until they outweighed the cat. My cat licks a snack in my hand. She kind of chews on my husband. She doesn't bite me, though. She only bites him. So where am I going now? I've been kind of wondering. Alright, so I need to talk to number 9 Gia. Is that her name? Is her name number 9 Gia? Is there a reason why her name is number 9? That seems very dystopian. Okay. Further. Alright, good. Okay. Oh, you know what it was? I bet I just unlocked the ability to get these things. I just haven't gotten that far yet. I need more. I need another 150 order resources. Do you think that Dester locks will be better in 75? By the way, Elijah. Oh! Elisha or Elijah? Elijah. Dester locks better in 75. I think they might be a little bit more fun based on the changes that I saw. I don't know if the damage is going to be any better. You're going to have to, that's going to be kind of like a wait and see thing. You can have all the changes you want in the PTR, and then things go live, and all of a sudden some class pulls ahead when nobody really expected them to. But I think they'll be kind of fun. I think that the rotation, like the Chaos Bolts, should feel like really boomy. Do you like pet battles? Yeah. Pet battles are fun. I got Squirky with Bright Paw, Lil Bling, and Creminius. Grats! Yeah. Grumpy was my pal for getting Squirky. Okay, so I did Champions of Legion Fall, so we're done. So if I go... Do I have another follower now? I do. Okay, so I have 6 of 6 instead of 5 of 6, and I have a new lady. She is higher random level than the rest of my dudes, because I only finished leveling this quite recently. So all of my dudes are still like 770, 775. Can I send her on a mission? I want to get like another 200 order resources, and then just go, here lady, go. Oh no, she can't do anything by herself. I want to get another, oh, she was very enthusiastic about that. Get a little bit of order resources so I can send that, or start that research so I can use 2 legendaries when I eventually get some. I don't have any legendaries right now. Grumpy is awesome. Grumpy is awesome. Grumpy is like the best pet catcher, and I'm a little bit sad that I got him after I'd already caught all the pets. Just tuned in. There's a cat cam, right? So like, I know why you guys watch the vlogs. Cat's in here. Will you make content for Overwatch? I'm not against it, and if there's ever anything that I find in Overwatch that's like really cool that I want to share, or like a technique I want to show you guys, or like there's some skins I'm really excited about, then I'll make a video. But for the most part, people that watch my channel come to my channel because of the WoW stuff, so it makes a lot more sense for me to keep making WoW stuff. Whenever I make a video for anything that's not WoW, it gets less views just because it's not WoW, so probably mostly gonna stick with WoW. The first Quirky I saw and captured was a blue rare one, so happy. Oh, that's nice. I think my first one was, I'm pretty sure my first one was just like a gray one. I was like, yep, you're the one, we're going home. Because I looked it up online, and there was only the one breed of them anyway, so I figured I could just, upgrade him. Because I have a bunch of upgrade stones in my bank. I kind of accumulate them. Where did you get the WoW vanilla poster? So all those posters are canvases. Those are big canvas wall hangs. They're like canvas stretched over a wooden frame. And I got them from the Blizzard gear store when they were all on sale. They're like 50 bucks each now, but when I got them, they were like 14, 13, 15? They were cheap when I got them. So I was really excited to see those on sale. That spring sale was really something. That's the reason I have so many plushies on my shelf over there. There's no way I would have been able to buy them all at full price. Ever tried other MMOs there or considered it? I always try them for like a day because my friends, my guildies always get into a new MMO for like a week when they come out, and then they go back playing WoW. And they're always like, oh, you gotta come play with us, you gotta come play with us. And usually if it's a free one, I'll be like, fine, I'll make an account and I'll like make a character. Collect 2,500 nether shards. You can't have my nether oh yeah, he gives them back, that's right. I've been hoarding nether shards jealously on this character to try and get, oh yeah, I was supposed to be getting order resources, pardon me. I've been hoarding the nether shards to get relinquished gear, because that's like my main source of upgrades right now. I hope they do another one of those sales. I had never seen one before in all of my years of prowling the gear stores, so I would, like, now that they've set a precedent, I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again next time they want to make room for stuff, but I don't think I would expect it very often. There's a reason why I spent so much money in the last one, was like, they're not doing this again for a while. Hey Hazel, how do you like Brewmaster Monk? I'm tempted to boost my monk. I think it's pretty fun, but I'm not a very educated opinion. So I need to kill 8 demons and Paul the Kazarian. Kazarian? I don't know how to say anything. I had this problem a lot when I was a kid. When I was like a little kid, I read more than I talked. I didn't know that many people, but I really liked books. So I learned I went down here and I shouldn't have. My vocabulary was pretty good for a youngster, but I didn't know how to say anything because I'd never heard any of these words before, and I was really stubborn. To the point of it was like really annoying for people around me. So I would learn a crazy new word and be really proud of myself, but I would say it wrong, and I would insist that I was saying it right because I just had an idea in my head of how it should be said. And I would say things wrong for ages, and people would like try and correct me, and I'm like, no. No, I'm gonna say it this way. Words are hard. They are. I'm watching from a tiny phone screen. My 2 cats are an ocelot and a Siberian lynx. Do you know what those kinds are? I do, actually. Those must be a handful. I've heard that the more exotic cats like that are like tough to have as pets. Like they're rewarding, but they're a lot more work than like a regular house cat. Like this thing doesn't really get into trouble at all. She just kind of lives her life and sleeps a lot and cuddles, eats on her own. We have her on she used to wake me up every morning, and that was kind of frustrating because I'd want to sleep on a weekend and she'd be like, "Not get up, feed me," because that's a fairly common thing for cats to do. But what we did was we actually got an automatic feeder that we just program it to spit out food twice a day, and now she lets me sleep. Oh, I don't need to kill this guy again. Whoops daisies. So she knows that her food comes from the robot, so she doesn't bother us for food anymore. And ever since then, she's pretty much just palled around. Aw, thanks, Madeline. You're just brilliant. Love all your videos. Aw, shucks. What kind of books would you read as a youngster? Oh man, I loved fantasy and sci-fi novels, although fantasy more than sci-fi. It would always really bugged me that they just lump fantasy and sci-fi together. Like whenever you go to the iBook store or like a library, it's always like the fantasy and sci-fi section. And I'm like, those are totally, completely, 100% different things. Those are the most different genres that I could possibly imagine. Why do you have to make them into the same thing? So I preferred fantasy books. But the odd sci-fi novel is pretty cool. I was born with a condition where I think faster than I talk, so I talk at the speed of light. Oh man, that's my life. I don't know if I have a condition. I think I just talk fast. It's uncomfortable for me to talk slowly. I can do it, but I feel very unnatural. And I feel like people would rather hear me speak naturally than sound like a robot. People learn to listen faster. People that I've known for a while can always understand what I'm saying. It's only people that I've just met that have any issues with it. I need to stop doing world quests. That's not what we're doing right now. I got my resources, so I need to go back to my monk hall, start that research, and then we're going to do some regular Mythic 0 dungeons. My plan is to make a group finder group and then get some people from the stream in here to run. We'll probably start with like Vault of the Wardens and then kind of move clockwise around the map until we run out of time. I don't think we're gonna get through all of them, and I'm gonna like leave the thing open for a little bit and then take the people with the highest item level because I am greedy and I would like smooth runs. And also I'm not that good of a tank yet, so I need people to like carry me a little bit. So I am gonna prioritize by item level. Research. But yeah, we're going to start in Vault of the Words. We're doing Mythic 0, so no keystones, but we're going to be doing Mythics. I'm going to set it to Mythic, actually. And the dream is getting a Legendary, because I don't have any Legendaries. Like, isn't your first Legendary supposed to drop really quickly? To be fair, I haven't done a lot of Legendary eligible content. I haven't, like, been doing my emissaries and everything. But I feel like if we do, like, I feel like I've got a shot. I've got a good shot, I bet, if we do this. Plus, we only have... Alright, yeah, give it. Fists of Legend. Cool. We've got like some time. We've got another hour and like 20 minutes. How's my tea doing? I'm only halfway through my pot of tea. I'm good. I'm gonna probably heat this up again because it's getting like a little bit cool. And then when I come back, I'll leave the group finder thing open at that time. And then when I come back, I'll pick the people from who's in. We're gonna need mostly DPS and then a healer. I'm gonna fly myself out to Vault first. I didn't notice that you talk fast until you mentioned it. Yeah, it's not like I talk insanely quickly. My cats patted the cushion. Whenever I catch them, they come running to me for some tummy rubs. Oh man, my cat doesn't really like tummy rubs, but she doesn't dislike them. She doesn't like attack your hand or anything, but she'll just kind of like stare at you being like, are you done yet? Like her tummy is a privilege and she's allowing you to touch it and she's just waiting for you to be done. It has spots on it though. Her belly has like little leopard spots. Most of her is straight, but her belly has leopard spots and it's adorable. Hey, I'm gonna try and not die. The last time I was flying out here, I was trying to fly to a world quest, and I was trying to be greedy and do it by auto-running while I was making food or something. I was making dinner and trying to auto-fly to my next world quest, and of course I forgot about it. And I flew all the way under the ocean and died of fatigue. And it's like, well, that sucks, but fine. I'll go, that's my bad. I'll go get my body. So I'm like running out into the ocean to try and find my body, and I'm following the arrow on my map. And I'm running and running. I'm like, man, I died really far. And then it's like, you have died. Release your spirit. And I'm like, I was already dead. I was a ghost and they killed me again. I hadn't even rezzed yet. So I just took the res sickness and then tried to kill Withered Jim with res sickness, which was doable, but tough. I spent most of the time healing myself. Hazel the rap god. What is the add-on with the map? The one that, like, puts the world quest on here, that is, which one is that, actually? World quest... Tracker. World quest tracker. Easy to see world quest on the map. That's the one I use. Hey Hazel, I commented a question on your video about gaming pads. Are they right or left-handed? Can you switch it? I'm assuming this replaces your mouse. Okay, no, so the gaming pads, sorry, I missed that comment. The gaming pads are, they go under your left hand. They do not replace your mouse. They are not ambidextrous. They're just not. Because of the way that the thumb, because, like, the joystick is on a fixed side of it, and that goes under your thumb, so you can use it with your thumb. I can't imagine using it with your pinky. You need to be using your mouse with your right hand and the gamepad with the left hand, and it doesn't replace your mouse. It replaces your keyboard. So that is the one thing, is that if you are a lefty and you would like to use your mouse with your left hand, you're pretty much out of luck. Oh, you know what I should do while I'm here, actually, is let's get into their gym group. I haven't done with their gym yet. I betcha he has loot for me. So what does he actually drop? Withered Gym. Dungeons, raids, broken owls, gym jam pajamas. What you at? Are we killing him? Are we fighting? We're fighting. Let me get in there and get myself killed, probably. Gym jam pajamas. Where are you at? Withered. There we go. He's withered. So he'll get 860 plus. That's good. So I don't need the helmet. I don't really need the back. I don't really need the ring. I don't really need the trinket. Maybe his stuff will Titan Forge, but just as is, I'm not going to roll on him. How odd is it that it has a joystick, but it doesn't replace your mouse? It's a little bit strange, but the joystick isn't supposed, like, the mouse movement I don't think could be replaced with the joystick. The point of the joystick is that you bind your QWE to it, so that your movement speed, like, when I'm moving and strafing here, I'm just wiggling my thumb. I'm not pressing different keys here. I can move in a circle-ish, with my joystick. I can't really see how it would replace your mouse. Why isn't my password working? Are you sure you have the right one? He drops the Bist Trinket. Is that everybody's Bist Trinket? Because I feel like everybody on the planet is excited about that Arcana Crystal. If that's what it's called. Trinket's great for Brewmasters. Did you ever start the group thing? No, I'm going to do it now. The tattoo in your arm is supposed to be what? It's a tree. It's a big old cherry blossom tree. You can't see it very well in the webcam, but if you go to my YouTube channel, and then you go to the info, there's an Imager album link there that has, like, better pictures. So, we're going to be starting with Vault of the Wardens. I'm going to make a pre-made group. When I get back from reheating my tea, I will take the people with the highest item level because I'm mean like that. Starter group, we're going to be starting Vault, but I'm going to be moving on in clockwise. So we're going to do Vault, and then Black or Cold, and then Dark Earth Thicket, and then just kind of continue around that way. So, let's see. Title's just going to be high in Hazel, because you guys know. I bet you that we've got 373 people here. I bet there's at least 4 that want to do the dungeon. So I'm going to list, and then when I come back... Oh, no, not Laura Cara. Sorry. Start a group. Vault. I hate it when people don't list for the right dungeon. I hate it. And they're like, you join a group for, like, Kara, because you're, like, there and you're ready to do Kara. And they're like, we're in Eye of Ashara, come help. And they're like, no. Leaving. Okay. I'll be back. And, hang on, I have actually a thingy. Ha! There we go. Beep, beep. So, you get a pass because you're a guildie. We need a healer, and then we need 2 more DPS. So we got what? We got 908. Oh gosh, that's a big list. Oh, it sorts by item level already. 906. Cool. Okay, so that should fill. If anybody drops after this, I'll be opening it up again to replace people as they leave, but we're gonna start in Vault. And I want to apologize. Oh, I'm back. I should turn this off, huh? I want to apologize about my tanking. I don't know what I'm doing. I have never done this dungeon before. I am vaguely familiar with the mechanics because of, I made guides in these like ages ago on the beta. But it's been a long time, and also I forgot to enchant my stuff, so I'm running around without a cloak enchant. I don't think I can even make myself one. I can only enchant rings. Oops. I was gonna fix those before I started, but now I'm here, and I'm just gonna summon my Zao Kapling of Neo Zao and believe myself. So I'm gonna keep brew up time. Purified if stagger ever turns not green, although I'm pretty sure it's always been green since like the beginning of time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, you'll be fine. So that's like Tiger Palm, Blackout Strike, Keg Smash, and then I guess Breath of Fire. I'm just gonna try and mostly keep aggro and stuff. That's my plan. Are we all here? Most of us here? 1, 2, 3. Most of us are here. This is gonna be good. Alright, so I'm gonna keep going, because this is mythic, and you guys are like ballin'. So I believe in this dream. Brew skin. Yes, okay, so even during trash. I'm really bad at forgetting that. I'm so bad at forgetting that. I'm also probably not gonna have like shining commentary during this, because I'm gonna be trying to, yeah, we gotta refresh that. And kick stuff. What do I need to kick? I'm not used to being in melee, but all the bars are green. As long as all the bars are green, it means I'm doing okay. In my current KUI nameplate setup, if they're green, that means that I have aggro. So now I gotta get this lady, and I'm just gonna pull her all the way up, because this is what I see my guild tanks doing, and those guys are like ballers. So if I want to be a baller, I need to do it too. So I'm gonna throw more brew down. You guys come back over here. More greens. Don't be red, be green. Oh, this one's. I gotta press them when they light up. Something's kicking me. Where am I going? Fire. Yeah, there we go. Fire will do it. All right, I have aggro on them now. Oh, I'm silenced. Whatever I'm gonna do. Oh, I should use there we go. The thingy, the expel harm. Yeah, I'm sorry about my tanking. It's gonna be awful. I'll hit you up with any boss questions, Trigger. I feel like in regular Mythic, it's probably gonna be okay. If I die horribly, then I will regret those words. But I feel like, as a general rule, it's probably pretty safe to not face bosses towards other people. Like, just face the things away, move them out of the fire, get aggro back on the stuff. Come here. Hit me. Trade the statue for leg sweep. Yep, you're right. I was running statue because, whoops. I was running statue because I was playing with a shaman who is very, oh, that's not the door. Whoops, daisies. I was playing with a shaman who's very good at, cap totem on, sorry, what do you call it? Electrocute totem? No. I know it used to be capacitor totem. What the heck did they rename that to? I don't remember. But he stun totems on cooldown, so I didn't need to have leg sweep, but I need it now. Rushing Jade Wind. See, I liked Rushing Jade Wind, but the dude I talked to told me to not. He told me that, also, I don't think I'm supposed to have healing elixir, but whatever. Special delivery was better. He said special delivery was good. Also, special delivery is getting buffed. Defensive, okay. Fort, brew, tank, taunt. Oh, I taunted him. I'm gonna dodge the attack. I'm ready, I'm dodging. Oh, I did it. So, oh, 870. Okay, so that's gonna replace. It's probably good that I don't have enchants or anything yet, because I'm probably gonna replace stuff. My very first boss. Lightning Surge Totem, thank you. Unless it's the dog in TOV. Stills Captain. No, it's Lightning Surge Totem. They renamed it. They figured that people that play WoW can't pronounce capacitor. So it's not called capacitor anymore. Your guild does tomb on Mythic maybe within the first 2 weeks or so after it opens. Nice. Special delivery is better for raid, but not for dungeons, because you need the extra AoE pickup for trash. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, the guy I was talking to does a lot of dungeons, but he was probably talking in a more general raiding sense. I will change my talents after this one. Is that Deadly Boss mod? Yeah, I have DBM, so it's almost certainly DBM warning me about stuff. Our Russian Jade Wind's going to make you keeping AoE aggro. Yeah, I think that's what I need, because I've found myself struggling with getting enough of the kegs out to really hold aggro and stuff, and I think the Russian Jade Wind would help that. Also, I have this black Oxford button that I never use my entire life. I do think that the Ox statue might be kind of nice on this boss, specifically for picking up the extra packs of ads. But I don't think it's necessary. I mean, I could just easily stun them and then get aggro on them after the fact. I could tab to each one of them and hit them with like a whatever. But thankfully, we brought enough damage that these aren't real questions. These are kind of theoretical. For one day when I try and tank. Alright, so I need to stop casting, but whatever. Alright, so we throw down the statue. And then this button taunts the stuff off the statue, so now that guy's taunted. And then I hit him. I should be pressing the brew. Oh, I have a bubble. I probably did something wrong. Head back over here. Hello! I would like to do the damage to you. So I'm just gonna dump all of my brews into Iron Skin because I don't think I need to purify. I have never in my life. Oh, it went yellow. Oh, I panicked. I purified the second it went yellow. You should have filled it with the highest geared leather wares. Oh, butts, you're right. Well, I have two, actually, I'm 2 of 4 here. So I have half high geared leather wares that can probably share with me. Okay, so I need to go do the Watcher now. So we're gonna get this guy. Sorry. That's my bad. So we're gonna head over here. So yeah, if Sasu or S-Monk, our healer here, gets any loot that you don't need, I probably need it. Sasu got some Soul Sap Shackles that are... I actually don't need that. I do not need that relic. I have a 900. I don't know where I got a 900 relic, but I have one. I think I got it from Apocron. I feel like it was Apocron. Hazel, if you wipe, blame the hunter. Alright. I will blame the hunter. If we wipe. Check out... if you're starting to learn Brewmaster, I recommend light brewing and high staker talents instead of Black Ox Brew. Black Oak combo because it's more passive. That's a good point. You'll need to purify once you get red staker. Oh, okay. Well, I won't worry about the yellow then. So I'm just going to wait for everybody to catch up because I'm well aware that not everybody goes as fast as the monk. I normally have... Does Brew use iron? Do you need that? See, the type that you spoke in stream? Yeah. Normally I would. I do use iron, but I have a really good relic. Hello, buddy. Come along, buddy. My poor Shadow Priest, whenever I'm like running after somebody in a dungeon, I'm so slow. Like you use body and soul to like kind of power word shield sprint yourself towards stuff. Oh, I got a pile of pet goodies. Woo! S-Monk got a pendant to the Watchful Eye. It's a neck piece. I actually could use that if you don't need it. Oh, somebody has personal loot helper. Oh. Yay! Thank you! Thank you! Alright. Stuff. I love stuff. I gotta put it on though. Where'd it go? There we go. Yes. I'm in combat. How am I in combat? Also, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops daisies. This way. We must have pulled something over here. Are they already fighting Ashkelm? You better not pull Ashkelm without me. Sasu, I know where you live. Actually, I don't know where you live. That's probably for the best, but I know where you raid. Okay, they didn't pull without me. Yes, equip. Oh no, I'm still in combat. I don't know what I'm in combat with, but we're all here now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we're not all here. Oh, there it is. Hello. No, we're all here. We're all here. I want to put my neck on. I want to wear it. It's so silly that it asks you if oh, look at my little calf catching up. It's so silly. It's like, are you sure you want to equip that? You're not gonna be able to trade it. And you're like, yeah. And it's like, well, too bad. Too bad you can't. All right, there we go. Demon hunters are even worse than normal hunters these days. Demon hunters are cool. I never really played mine. I made it because everybody was making Demon Hunter and everybody was coming up with these really clever Demon Hunter names and I wanted to get in on that. So I named mine Hazefell instead of Hazel because that was the best thing I could think of. Alright, so I got a pendant, but I was just given an 875, so I don't need that. I'm only going based on item level right now. I have, Pawn is just showing me like default values, which are not what I need. Use any camera add-on? I use max cam, specifically because I find that my max set camera distance does not stick. My max camera distance likes to reset itself even if I use a script if I'm not using max cam. So I have max cam just to make sure that I'm able to zoom all the way up fully all the time. But that's it. Peak of Serenity is a fantastic monk resource. See, somebody told me that, and I went and looked through their Brewmaster guide, and I had to stop reading it because it was so... Like, the person that was writing that is like... Don't get me wrong, it's a great resource, it has great info, and I will probably continue to read and use it and recommend it to people that are budding monks. But the writing was just really funny to me. It read like somebody that's starting their first blog and they're so excited about writing a blog. And it was like, tanks are a stalwart line of defense between your friends and your enemies. We use mitigation buttons so that our enemies cannot hurt us on the inside. I'm like, seriously? Are you seriously typing this? Oh man, it was hard to read. It was good. It was just a little much for me. My cat is an accurate representation of me so far this summer. My cat is an accurate... Oh, man. I'm going to have to do the light, aren't I? Oh, no. Somebody else has the light. Thank goodness. I don't know what to do with that thing. Also, I didn't use Purifying Brew on either of those... on either of those bosses. My Demon Hunter is a fake hunter? What are you hiding? I haven't been to Surmar in a while. It's been some time for me since I've spent any time in Surmar. So, we're just kind of like... we don't need to do any specific amount of trash. So I'm just going to follow the dude that has... Oh yeah, we dropped down. That's right. I don't know why I forgot that. And I try and pick up the stuff. Get all the things. I love being able to cleave. I actually do need Russian Jade when you're totally right. I'm... Like all my priests and the spiders, I'm just like, Shadow Pain? Shadow Pain? Oh, look, they died. There's no point in even trying to mind steer them. This one is aggro on me. There's a quest over here? Excuse me? Excuse me? Bring the Fell Ravaged Tome to... Alright. I gotta bring the Fell Ravaged Tome to Robert Newworth and Dollar. I didn't even remember that there was a quest in here. It's been a while. Legion's actually been out for a while. Alright, so there's a lady. Hello. You gonna get full into that Brewmaster class fantasy, including overdramatic blog posts, probably written while drunk. See, that would be actually really funny. If somebody was like, alright, time to write this Brewmaster write-up. Let's slam some microbrew. Mindseer. Yeah, Mindseer is just a joke now. They need to fix that. I was really hoping we would see a fix in 725, and it didn't, like... And then they announced the 75 PTR notes, and I'm scrolling down, I find the pre-section, and it's like, Void Tentacles have been renamed to Void Tendrils. I'm like, thanks. Great. I'm so happy. Wonderful. Can't wait for Destro next patch. Destro looks like it's gonna be cool. Affliction looks like it's gonna be cool. Shadow Priest will be fine. It's just high target, low uptime cleave that we really can't handle. What are we discussing? The cats mostly. I forgot to use drums. My second pot was down. You're focusing on dodging boulders. The boulders suck. Yeah. So, you like this weak aura? I know I said this like every time since I got that weak aura, but I love that weak aura. Drake. Oh yeah, I did mention the cat, sorry. When I had the cat cam as like an idea in my mind, it hadn't really occurred to me. We need the light over here. I probably should have grabbed one of those. Yeah. Oh, I can grab it. Oh, I have the light now. Okay. Oh no, I don't. I thought I did. Whoops. I have a keybind here for extra action button. My button on the bottom middle of my mouse buttons is an extra action keybind, because I find that they give tanks a lot of extra action button stuff to press. Like in not Vault of the Wardens, in oh gosh, this way. In Halls of Valor, there's like the shields and stuff. Why is everybody else? Oh, they're over here. Oh no, oh go. Why am I alone? How did I end up by myself over here? How did you guys end up back there? Ah, it hurts. Nope. Are we done yet? Is this over? I'll use some healing brew. I've lost track of them. Alright, well, that's fine. Oh no, there's still... I'm really glad that you can still redirect while you're rolling, because that was almost really bad. Who's afraid of the dark failed? Oh, I'm afraid of the dark. Whoops. That's me. It was a bear in a hat. Where is the bear in the hat? Oh, there's an Avatar of Vengeance over here. Whoops, daisy. Sorry. Oh, Mythic Vault of the Wardens and Vault of the Wardens. We did it. You get a keystone. Did I get a keystone? I did get a keystone. I got an Arcway too. So cool. So, as far as loot goes, I didn't see any loot that I can use from that, but I did get that sweet neck earlier. So I'm gonna, stream delay isn't great. Yeah, it's a bit. BRH next. I'm gonna hearth and fix my talents real quick though. How you nuke these bosses so easily? I took people that have a lot more gear than me. I specifically picked the people with the highest item level possible, so we outgear this extraordinarily. So I need Rushing Jade Wind. We're gonna stick that there. Honestly, I'm gonna go light brew. I'm gonna go back to Black Oxford once I'm like raiding, but right now I'm not even pressing it, so there's no point. Cheeto Beat is fine. Eye of the Tiger is fine. Leg sweep. Leg sweep instead of the statue, which means I don't need that button, but that's fine. High tolerance is cool. Okay. I'm gonna head out to BRH. You're forgetting Eye of Ashar? Whoops! I did. I did, in fact. We're gonna head to Eye of Ashar. I was thinking clockwise, and there is, in fact, another dungeon in Suna. Love the bag space. I usually have, like, 5 free spots. Yeah, this is just because I don't play this character normally. I find that on my main, I'm exactly the same way. I end up, like... Because there's just, like, so much stuff that sits in your bags that you, like, can't really get rid of. Hang on. Yeah, there's so much stuff that sits in your bags that you just can't get rid of, but on an alt, you can just get rid of all of it. Like, you don't need all that stuff. I don't know this gamer, YouTuber, what's going on? I'm Hazel. I'm playing World of Warcraft. It's a video game where I'm playing as a lady that carries around beer, and then I throw beer at the people so that they're covered in beer, and then I breathe fire in them to light them on fire. And that's about it. The cat hasn't moved an inch. Yeah, she doesn't move much. I'm gonna set myself flying in the right direction, and I'm gonna go prove to you guys that she's alive. Hang on. You can go back to sleep. You don't need to get up. Oh, I ruined it. I ruined it. I'm sorry. Whoops. Kitty, where are you going? I woke her up. I woke her up. Cat cam gone. She might come over here. Yeah, she's coming onto the regular cam. Hi, cat. See, look, she's alive. All right, here we go. Oh man, you sapped one already? Hazel's here. Kitty. You don't use a bag. I don't know. For whatever reason, all bag add-ons... Oh, I guess I actually need to take that one, huh? All the bag add-ons do this thing where they make it into, like, one mega bag. I don't like that. I like my individual bags. I'm like, this bag is for equipment, and this bag is for consumables, and this bag is where I keep my pet charms, and I like that organization. So the mega bag... And, like, they added so many things to... Like, before... I don't remember which patch it was, but there was a certain patch where, they added in... search. Like, you didn't used to be able to search your bags, but they added that at some point. I think Warlords, maybe. And now that you can search your regular bags, and you've got, like, this cleanup function that, like, moves things to designated bags, I don't really see a good reason to use a mega bag. I like having the little bags. Added bags? Well, what does it do that these ones don't already do? What's different about it? Do you think Brewmasters will be good in 725? Yeah. I think they'll be good. I don't think they're going to be quite as good as they are now, because in the process of trying to stop them from cheesy mechanics, I think they are going to, like, minimize their usefulness a little bit, but I think they'll be just fine. It's been a while since we've had a class or spec that has been completely marginalized by just, like, really terrible balance. It filters items. Oh, I see. Who's your WoW main? Is it your priest? Yeah, my main is out kitty. I'm wearing shorts, and she's, like, climbing around. Kind of hard to see. She kind of blends in, but she's definitely on my lap. Oh, grass on your legendary. Where's mine? Oh, man. I got this sweet 865 tank trinket. Oh, are you in tank spec? Can I have that? You like bag number that gives you a mega bag? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the mega bag. It's just not something that I personally like. For me. Sorts them into groups. But this sorts them into groups. Like, this is my equipment bag, and it's assigned to equipment, and this one is assigned to consumables. This one is assigned to trade goods. Like, you can already do that in the default bags. You can sell junk in one click. Yeah, I have junk selling automatically. I don't even need to click anything. Coffee, tea, or hot cocoa? Tea. 100% tea. 1000% tea. Super, super tea winner. I have 7 legendaries. I'm working on making my 8th. Nice. Yeah. I need one more on my priest, but I don't think I'm going to get it before the patch. Kitty, it's too warm for you to be on my lap. It's too warm. What's wrong with your cubby? You were on camera. Did you know? Did you know that you're famous? I don't think she knows. I gotta be like another one of these ladies, huh? Did you need that trinket? I didn't look at his or her gear. Inspect. It's got like $8.99 stuff. Probably doesn't need the $8.75 trinket, but maybe. Do you drink green tea? I do. I mostly drink. Actually, I drink all sorts of tea now. Mostly greens and oolongs, but I'll drink black teas in the morning. And I have a lot of pu'er tea that I've been getting into lately. This morning I actually broke out some, not old, but some jasmine green tea that I hadn't had for a while. Like, wasn't fancy or anything, just like regular, oh, whoops, sorry. It's regular, non-fancy jasmine green tea. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. All right, falling below health grants me thingy McDoodle. 65. I like that. It's a stam trinket with like tanking stuff on it. I saw your guide in getting Golden Legion. You can sell Chaos Crystals for 315 gold on my server. I believe that price has fallen. After I get out of combat, I can tell you what they go for on my server because I have an add-on that can do that. Hang on. But once I finish killing Hate Coil, I can tell you. I don't actually know where you're supposed to tank Hate Coil. I have no idea. I know that, oh, I should be rushing Jade Wind because I can pick up stuff with that. That's right. That's right. So yeah, Chaos Crystals. Ooh, 30 gold. Gross. Looks like market value on them is like 100 though. I should buy those ones. They're 30 gold. The price has definitely fallen a lot. I made that video a while ago. Only getting plate. Rip. No legendaries. 739. Yeah, you just gotta do some more stuff. So we need to clear something probably. I bet not too much. How much room do we really need to clear? Let me grab like this dude. And maybe like this one. And how many? This is like, there's like some crabs over here. Yeah, let's grab some crabs. I'm making like some dinner. I'm just gonna like smoke them all and throw them on some rice. What's a thingy-madoodle? Oh, a thingy-madoodle is anything you want it to be. I would love to see the current price. I also saw your TSM guide. Yeah. Apparently there's some on my server for 30 gold, so if any of you playing Lightbringer, you should buy some Chaos Crystals. But market price is about 108 gold on my server right now. Alright, so that looks like it's good. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this bro. We're going. We're doing it. If this was Mythic Plus, I would be doing pull timers. I was thinking of setting up a macro. Like a /DBM pull 3 macro, just to give people like a couple seconds of warning, so anybody that wants to pre-pot has a chance to do so. But I'm not gonna worry about it for right now. Or you will, all the seagulls, or you will die. I don't think we're gonna die. I don't think we're gonna die. I think we're gonna kill this and be fine. Human's got 4 legendaries, but 2 equipped, and his ed level's 906. Nice. Yeah, that's about the point where I found that it gets real, like, if you're not a mythic raider, like, 905 to 910 is where you really get kind of stuck. My priest is stuck at, like, 908, and I haven't been able to find any upgrades in, like, a long time. Alright, so, what are mechanics, right? I really should be Iron Skin brewing a little bit more. Are we gonna pull those? I'm just waiting for somebody to pull the crabs. I guess not. Ooh, Blazing Fire Relic. Do I have a Fire Relic slot? No. Life Storm Iron. I don't have any other weapons. I only have this one. Can you do DHT next? I'm gonna do Blackrock Hold next. Blackrock Hold. We're going clockwise. Is it this way? Do all these guys aggro? Yes, they do. Alright. Rushing Jade Wind. There we go. And then I press the Iron Skin Brute. Get this going. Oh, I missed something. I missed all the Murlocs. Sorry. sorry. It's hard for me to get better gear with my guild. We do mythic runs every 2 days at 4 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, it's after a certain point, your best chance is just to keep doing what you're doing, wait for a Titan Forge, or just quit and wait for 2 Masargeras, because there's going to be great gear in, like, you know, 2-3 weeks here once the next raid comes out. It's just going to take a while. Have I gone the wrong way? Oh, I went the wrong way! This is why I don't tank. I follow people. I don't... I get turned around. I swear to goodness, I've done this I've done this dungeon so many times. I promise I'm a heroic raider on my main. I'm not completely useless at this game. I got turned around. Okay. So, we don't need... Are there even any road quests in here? I don't see any. Get on my kite. On most of my characters, I use the random favorite mount thing to randomly summon... Oh, I pulled the Murlocs with Daisies. To randomly summon mounts from, like, my list of favorites, which is, like, a lot. I have a lot of mounts favorited. But on this one, I feel like on my monk, I have to ride the Pandaren kite. Like, why even have it if you're not going to ride the Pandaren kite as a monk? I like matching my pets and my mounts to my spec. So, like, I have, somewhere in here, I have a little Neozap pet. Neozap pet, too. See, Rushing Deadwood, am I picking a bagger with this? I think Cake Smash is, like, a lot better. What's your opinion on WoW lore? WoW lore is, it's interesting. Wow, that makes it sound like I really hate it. WoW lore is interesting, but the thing I have issue with it is that I find that the characters are really cool. They make really compelling, interesting characters with cool stories that do interesting things for interesting reasons. And then the actual events that happen in the story, I find are kind of clunky and heavy-handed and sometimes don't make a lot of sense. But the characters doing them are cool. I feel like the characters are a more strong point of Blizzard's than, like, the actual events. And I see this a little bit in Overwatch as well, though Overwatch is off to a better start. They're very good at making cool characters, but, like, actual plot can sometimes be lacking, in my opinion. But I'm not really a big lore head. I mostly just do the mechanic gamey stuff. Nice Nina pull. What's a Nina pull? You can favorite more than one. You can favorite as many as you want. You can favorite all of them. I just favorite the cool ones, so, like, the ones that I don't have in 14 different colors, mostly. Braided silver ring. 865 ring. Nah. No, thanks. Oh, that one's dead. I didn't even get off my kite. I was too busy checking. It says it's a 14% upgrade, but I don't know what the stat weights that pawn is using, and I don't honestly trust them. I'm just going off item level and sockets right now, and my current ring's 865 with a socket. And a set bonus. I don't have a set, but I could one day. But I need to get a gem for that. I'm, like, basing my weight of gear based on the fact that it has a socket, but I don't even have a gem in it. I should really go shopping. Oh, since when do I look undead? This is cool. Who did that? You must have never played Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. I did not know. Somebody gave me a copy, like a physical hard disk copy of Warcraft 3 a long time ago, but I never actually played it. I use the Swift Windsteed for thematic effect on my Pandaren monks, smaller for when you need to get through doors. I do like monks that are, monks. I do like mounts, rather, that are... mounts that are smaller, like, both because they fit through doors, and also because, Reflecting Prison. Oh, that thing, okay. Well, that's okay. Well, don't vendor it. I'm sure you can sell it. Maybe you can't sell it. Maybe it's like a conjured item. Yeah. But you can see where you're going to land. Like, if I want to land, like, perch on a tower, that's harder to do on a big serpent than it is on, what did I get? What did I get? It's harder to do on a big serpent than it is on anything else. Packed of Vengeful Service. Oh, I got an 865 life relic. So my weapon currently has an 870 life relic. Okay, I don't really need that. Why am I... Oh, I'm good. I'm just going to stay right here and take whatever you're trying to give me. And hop my way out of here. Okay. Now BRH. Now BRH. Okay. So, the relic, not so much. This does seem like it's going to be a good source of gear for me, though. I played Warcraft 1? Warcraft 1 was a long time ago. Hi, Hazel. I've been watching your videos for a while, but never live stream. Welcome, Kieran. Have you got any of the rep cache mounts? No. Not a single one. Not one. I've opened all of the caches, not that many times, honestly, because I've been kind of slacking at World Quest lately. I haven't had a lot of time for it, but 5 or 6 times each. Some of them 7. The Nightfallen one, I think I've done 7 or 8. And not a single one. Not even the toy or the pet. Although I do have the pet because somebody gave it to me because that was nice of them. But not a single mount. And I know a lot of people that are starting to get like 2 or 3 of them by now, and I'm like, man, I should be doing more World Quests. Oh, I made friends. Can we just leave? Can I go through this portal? I can. Do you have any tips for Unholy DK? No. I don't have, like, my DK is level 58. It's the only class that I don't even have a level 100. Alright, BRH, this way. Onwards. Is there any good loot for me? Well, I guess there's good loot for me anywhere. There's no point in, like, checking. There's no point in checking on what the stats are on the loot, because I don't even know what my stats are. Hey, Hazel, I got my 3rd mount. I bet you did. You probably did. How did S-Monk get there so quickly? Magic. We're going with magic. Hazel, what's for dinner? I haven't picked dinner for tonight yet, but you know what? I tried to make dinner last night. I was gonna make sushi. And I, like, make the rice and get it all, like, seasoned and whatever. And I chop up, like, my cucumbers, and I mix up my spicy tuna. And then I'm, like, going to go roll... I go to get my nori so I can, like, start rolling my rolls. And I only have 1 sheet. I normally make 4 rolls, and I only have, like, 1 tiny sheet of nori. I'm like, oh, gosh, this is not enough. So I end up having to, like... I put, like, the rice in a bowl, and then I just put the stuff that I was going to wrap in the sushi, like, on top of it. And it was, like, a salad. It was fine. It was fine. It was just not what I wanted to be eating. You're doing 40 plus world quests every day from the release of the bonus chest. You still didn't get a single mount, so I hope that makes you feel better. Oh man, that kind of makes me feel bad for you. That sucks, dude. Does help a little bit, though. I got Ashes of Alar, my first Tempest Keep run back in Cataclysm. I still don't have Ashes of Alar. I want to do more, mount run streams, because that one was pretty fun. And I think it would be really fun to get a mountain stream. The only way to do that is to continue streaming things that can drop me mounts. Although, this one is like a legendary stream, because what if I get a legendary? Like, we got another half hour, we got another 34 minutes. I could totally get my first legendary. I don't even know what they are. I know what the new one is, because I have been doing a lot of research on 725, but I do not know what the available ones are. Like, can any of you tell me what Brewmaster legendaries I'm looking for? Like, what are the good ones? Kitty woke up and left. Yeah, Kitty, I turned off the cat cam because I woke Kitty up. That was my fault. I wanted to prove that she was, does anybody need a summon? Are we all here? We're mostly here. I wanted to prove that she was alive. So I, like, went and gave her some scratches and, like, some under chin reps like she likes. And that kind of woke her up, so she felt like coming over and laying on my lap for a while instead, which meant she was no longer on camera, so I just turned it off. You've inspired me to drink tea again. Excellent. Excellent. Tea's pretty good for you. In the grand scheme of things, you're better off drinking tea than most things that people drink. How did he get the kite? The Jade Pandaren kite is from... I want to say it's from Mount Tacular, actually. We're going to need more saddles. It's one of the mount collecting achievements. I don't know exactly how many you need to collect, but if you don't have it, it's more than you have. So you just need more. You need more mounts. Do we go this way? No. This way. We're all here, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm a night elf now. Are you trying to, like, talk me out of being a dwarf by showing me all the different things that I could be? So, Rushing Jade Wind, Leg Sweep. Oh, you know what else? That's the first leg sweep I've done all thing. I have completely forgotten to be leg sweeping anything. Whoops. Taigonian? I do have some Taigonian. It's not especially high grade Taigonian, but it's fine. It's got a little bit of a metallic taste to it. I've never tried it. Oh, it's good. It's yummy. 147 runs for Invincible. That is some dedication. I think, like, I had some battle pets that took me... I'll try and pick up Egger a little bit. This one. Come here. Come here. Dark Mending. Kicking that. I can't stun for another 12. I would like to group them up a little bit more. I should probably not stand in that thing. Gonna heal myself a little bit. I'm gonna stun them again soon. I should be focusing on kicking the heal. What else? That guy is still aggroed. Should I go tank him on top? Should I be tanking them over here? That seems like a good idea. Yeah, it's just the soul echoes we need to not stand in, and people are actually leaving them on the ground, so that's placeable, at least. I'm mostly button mashing. I am doing a lot of mashing just available buttons right now. It's kind of working. Did I pull too much? I think I pulled too much. That's my bad. Whoops, daisies. Any recommendations for tea? It really depends on what you already have and where you're starting. But I would recommend anybody get... Oh, you know what's actually really good that's, like, not super complicated to try and find? Is I got some Dragonwell tea. So you're going to find it marketed as either Dragonwell or Lung Qing or Long Jing, depending on who translated it. It's a Chinese green tea, and it's, depending on where you get it from, it can be kind of expensive. The one that I got was from a vendor in Portland. called the Tao of Tea, and they ship online, but they also have a storefront in Portland. So it wasn't that expensive from them. And it's so good. It's like, it's almost buttery, but still in a very like spring grassy vegetable kind of almost, oh, it's hard to describe, but it's really good. It's a really nice tea. And as long as you don't get like bottom barrel cheap stuff, you're gonna have a hard time going wrong with some Dragon Well tea. Dredge Ghoul. So the reason why a lot of people don't get the Dredge Ghoul is because the Dredge Ghoul does not drop in the same difficulty that drops Invincible. There's two pets that drop off the Lich King. One of them drops on 25 man, and I believe, or heroic, and the other one, it's either, okay, so it's either one of them on heroic and one of them on normal, or one on 25 and one on 10. I don't remember where the split is, but the one that drops Invincible does not drop the Dredge Ghoul, and that's why nobody has it, because anybody that's doing ICC is like, oh man, I'm going to do 25 heroic because I also want my shot at Invincible. And you're not going to get the Dredge Ghoul that way because he doesn't drop there. The other pet that drops off Lich King drops that way. That's why. Hello, do you still use TSM to make money? Yeah. I can't really imagine turning TSM off, honestly. I haven't been spending a whole lot of... Oh, there's spiders. Whoops daisies. I haven't been spending a whole lot of time actively flipping stuff, but what I do lately is I'll pick up extra greens and mats and whatnot just from playing the game and from doing, like, transmog raid runs. And then I, oh, this way? Yeah, this way. And then I'll sell them, like, I can pick up, like, 100, 200 different pieces of green gear, and because, I need to get to the store. TSM auto prices them for me. I don't have to worry about, like, determining whether or not it's worthwhile to sell, or how much I should sell it for, or what, like, TSM takes care of all of that. I am not holding aggro here at all. I need to press more of the Rushing Jade Wind. Also, let's mash a little bit, tiny bit more Iron Skin Brew. 25 normal. Yeah, that's probably it. It's probably normal, like Dredge Ghoul on normal, and then the other one on heroic. And I think that's why that nobody ever gets a Dredge Ghoul. Hazel, what kind of unit frames are you using? These are shadowed unit frames. SUF, shadowed unit frames. I mostly use them. I mostly swap to them because I'm gonna do this guy first. I mostly swap to them because hey, kitty, come back. My Shadow Priest was having a hard time tracking my dot uptime across multiple bosses on fights that had multiple bosses, such as, I'm gonna, like, taunt, head back over here. Line of sight, line of, never mind. Line of never mind. Just stun them, whatever. I was having a hard time keeping track of my dot uptime across multiple bosses on fights like Botanist, and I found that using, oh yeah, there's more, that's right. Shadowed unit frames is a really good way to get those boss frames the way I want them. Dredge Ghoul was added in 7.1? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. It was definitely added in Legion. They didn't add the pets to Wrath until later. Anyone seen the Paladin Order Hall mount? Really underwhelming. I do think that of all of the Order Hall mounts, the Paladin one is probably the least exciting. But I do also think it's still a really nice looking mount. It's just a little bit disappointing because they already have like holy looking horses, and I feel like they could have come up with something else. Like Priest got this crazy golden owl thing, and then Paladins just get like a pony. I think the warrior one is boring. I've forgotten. Oh no, the warriors, they get like that dinosaur, the flying dinosaur thing. I think that one's really cool. I think that one's cool. I think the warlock one's a little dull. It reminds me too much of the existing Dreadsteed. But the priest one's dope. The monk one is cool. I'm trying to imagine how it's gonna fly. Don't get me started on the warrior one. I like the warrior one. I think it's really cool. Granted, I don't really play much of my warrior, but I'm gonna. Whenever it yells at me to hit a defensive, I always just mash Fortifying Brew, and then I'm like, wow, 7 minutes? The Proto-Drake? It's not like just a Proto-Drake though. Like they've done some stuff to it. It's got more going on. What other brew do I have? Oh, I have Zen Meditation. Okay. Well, we did it. I didn't die. You got a cloak of 5 item levels up for me. Hazel, glad to see you live. What's up, Nova? The Hunter mount? I'm trying to remember what the Hunter one is. Wasn't it like a weird beast thing? It was weird. Oh boy, here we go. I'm so bad at this. I always die here. Alright. We made it. We made it. The second one's harder, though. The second one's definitely harder. I like the DK and the DH one. Thanks. Okay, so now we head along down the hall. Get some stuff. And some more stuff. Oh, no, too much stuff. Use my thingy. All the brew, light them all on fire. Oh, that's so much fun. I'm so glad they gave Brewmasters the ability to breathe fire. I don't know if they've always had that, but it's awesome. It's so cool. The wolf-style wyvern, like the orc-based flymat? Yeah, I think I didn't really like that one. It was alright. I kind of miss playing my hunter sometimes. Hunter was like the first thing I really played. Like, I played a hunter in Wrath. Wrath was when I was a hunter. And it was cool. They've just gone through so many different changes. Like, I remember when a hunter ran on mana, which seems really weird to look back on now. Like, it feels like hunters have always had focus, but it really wasn't that weird when they were on mana. I don't know. Are they fun in Legion? I haven't actually touched it since. I played a hunter on the Legion beta. I was a Beastmaster hunter, because Beastmaster's always kind of, like, I've kind of gone back and forth between BM and Marksman. Even back when Survival was a range spec, it wasn't really my thing. I'm going to stop talking while I do this. Glad to see it's not just me. We made it. We live! Alright. I love the fact that Hunter Legendaries was the bow of Lear. Yeah, see, the Marksman Hunter one looks really cool. I love the Windrunner bow. The BM Hunters thing is cool, but I don't like that Hadi is the same for everybody. Like, I understand why. And you've, like, been bequeathed this really special beast from Dude Bro, whatever his name was. But it just seems like, you know, I'm like, oh man, I have the one and only Hati, and then I see every other Brewmaster on the planet. And it's the same thing with artifacts, like, but it's a little bit more obvious when it's an actual blue lightning wolf running around. And I think there's like a glyph you can get to make him look different, but it's just, he's just so the same. He's the same on everybody, and that's what really makes me feel strange about Hati. I like the sneaky snakes they get, though. Mostly because I like seeing sneaky snakes, and I like it when the hunter in my guild says sneaky snakes, because he gets excited. He's like, sneaky snakes! And I'm like, yeah, you get those sneaky snakes. You've been playing Marksman Hunters? You've enjoyed it? Cool. Hadi's not the same if you use an essence swapper. Oh, essence swapper. Okay. Make it look like your pet? Okay. So is that like a glyph or like an item you get? Is it permanent? How does that work? So I should take the first thing, huh? I'm a tank. I can do that. Has he done the thing yet, or did I miss it? Sneaky snakes. Yeah, the snakes are cool. I think he's just gonna die, actually. Did I get loot? Yes. Yes. Peppers. Alright. 10 item levels on my wrist. I'm up to 873. Aw, thanks for the $2, Adam. For Hazel has. Have a great weekend. Aw, thanks, guys. See you later. Assuming that you're leaving. I don't know if you're leaving, but it sounds like you're leaving. I've yet to find the essence swapper. I'm assuming that if you just like Wowhead Essence Swapper, it's an item from Mimeron. Oh, I see. Main Armory Hazel? No. If you want to find my Priest Armory, there's actually a link to it on my Twitch page. So you can always go to twitch.tv/Hazelnutty8 and look at the Armory links. Or it's H-A-E-Z-E-L-L-E, because there's no way to spell Hazel and actually get it without special characters unless you insert a bunch of vowels into it. And I really don't like WoW name. I don't like it when... I don't want any of my WoW names to have special characters in them. I haven't done that since Wrath. I really like being able to type my character name without having to use any alt codes or like copy paste anything. So I just stick a bunch of vowels in it. Zed? Yeah, Zed. I'm a Canadian. Get over it. Sorry, that sounded very rude. I just meant that we say it differently in Canada. You do a mini quest to grind out some stuff with a low drop rate to get the item to change Hati. Oh. Why can't they just give it to you? What if I don't want Hati? What if I'm scared of wolves? I guess if I'm scared of wolves, I probably don't play a Beastmaster Hunter. I love the sound those guys make when they die. Anyone seen the Mage Order Hall mount? It's the copy of the Flying Cloud. Oh yeah, that one. That one's actually the most disappointing one. Rip mages, man. They just get like a... I mean, to be fair, the disc... It's got like... I like that it has different sort of accessories for the different specs. You've got like the arcane ones and then the fire ones and like the icicles. That's cool, but I think it's really funny that they just get a disc. There's so many cool mage things. Like, what about the crazy flying phoenix birds that Khadgar had us fly out to the Broken Shore on? Those are cool. Those are kind of magey. What about those? All of my characters are named after spices. Oh, that's neat. I like themes. I used to have like different names that I would use, but then I decided that I really like being Hazel on all my dudes, so I've been naming all of my characters Hazel, spelled some way or other, for quite a while now. Oh, I tried to kick Shadowbolt Volley. I guess I can't do that. Main Frost in my mage, and that's cool. Essence swappers from the holograph of Mimiron. Okay. Gotcha. You don't like having 2 pets? It's like a lot of pets. I like all the achievements that I get every time I do one of these dungeons. I'm gonna get anything? We got a Cruelty Frost Relic, 870. Do I need an 870 Frost Relic? I don't think I do. I haven't... no, that's Storm. I don't have a Frost Relic slot. I don't know what I'm talking about. Storm, Iron, and Life. Alright, so now... the neck is slower. I'm able to socket. I'll stick with this one. I know I'm gonna forget to buy this one. I know I'm gonna forget to buy a gem anyways. So now DHC. So I may as well... Where's the dude? Hey, can I leave? Yeah. match my pets with my mounts. Yeah, I used to like getting like a matching like mount, hunter pet, battle pet set with like some transmog. That was good stuff. I bet you can still do that. So we gotta get out of here. World of Warcraft. The rogue class mount is the edgiest one, but it's the epic mount for the sneaky assassins of Azeroth. The Raven is so cool. I like how simple it is. I love it when they make mounts that don't really need like fancy armor to be cool. Like when it's just a cool animal that's not crazy and decked out. It's just on its own. Like the unarmored, I wish they would do an update to the unarmored cat models, like the Night Elf mounts, the basic ones. All thanks for the 5, Elijah. Remember, kids, don't watch the stream and drive. Please do not watch the stream and drive. Oh man, nothing irritates me more than people that text and drive or like check their phones. Like there is nothing that your phone is possibly going to tell you that is more important than possibly ruining somebody's life. And even, like, if you're an amazing driver and you can totally deal with it, somebody else could not be paying attention, and your slowed reaction time is gonna ruin everything. Just put your phone down. It's not even that important. It's not that important. Drives me nuts. Can't stand it. I ran an Ixie with my friend, and I've been trying to get the mount for months. It dropped, we rolled, and he got it on his first try. Oh, I'm sorry. Man, stories like that end friendships, I tell you. I've heard of I think a story exactly like that. I don't remember who it was, but I could have sworn I knew 2 people like that, and they were dating, and I think they broke up. I think they broke up, and she kept the mount, and then she quit WoW, and he was like real salty about it. How long does the Suramar questline take for just flying? A long time. Buckle up. Make yourself a drink. It's not. Some of it's time gated. Most of it can be just done in one go, but it's going to be a long go. Glad you have every class at 110. You get to experience all the class mount quests. Also, you get more battle pets. Why am I the only one here? Did I miss something? I'm in DHD. Oh, no, they're coming. They're coming. I have no idea how excited Late Night gets when you respond to her posts. Suramar is slow. Suramar is slow. I found, like, I did the Suramar stuff all very late. And I found it took, like, a long time. You know what? All of you guys have the fiery wings, and I want mine too. Where are they? Toy box. Flame... No. Blazing wings. There we go. That's the stuff. I'm matched. I've never done a full circle of Mythic Zero before, so much AP for other weapons. It's really good for AP and Lego chances. Like, the Mythic Zero tour is my #1 recommendation of thing to do if you need artifact power, or you need legendaries, or if you need Bloods of Sargeras for some reason. If for some reason you're looking for Blood of Sargeras, this gives you tons of Bloods, AP, and legendaries. Like, it's one of the best things you can do for all 3 of those things. Also, it doesn't take too long. If you get, like, a really good geared group like this, presumably, or hopefully with a better tank, like, you guys are kind of carrying me right now, but if you had, like, a level 9-10 tank, you can bust through all of these. Like, my group did them probably, like, 2 hours, 2.5 if we were being kind of slow. But we would just, like, hang out once a week and take a couple hours. Like, it's like a raid night, but you get so much stuff from it. Here, Bear. Man, I gotta see if I'm any better at a little skip I can take. Be like, nah, mine. Might take it. Best man is your old Swift Zillion Tiger. Ooh, that one's uncommon these days. You ran the place with your friend, he got the mount and gave it to me? Aw. That's a nice story. That's much nicer than my girlfriend won the role and then left me. I feel like there's a lot of those stories around. Alright, so now we go up here. I try and figure out... Oh, see, I can do it just fine now. Maybe my gnome just has stubby gnome legs. Because normally, often I end up, like, running this. So do we want to go on, like, this side? I'm going to pull these guys. Oh. Was I not supposed to get all this trash? Whoops daisies. Stun them all. Often, I get stuck on that point of my gnome. And I know you're not supposed to, but I swear to goodness that different classes have different, amounts of height they can jump for stuff. And, like, my friend Hush, who's in my guild, he plays a Holy Paladin. He's a female dwarf. He looks very cool. And whenever we're in the archway, he gets stuck in the canal. He can't jump out. He can jump into the canal, but he can't jump out of it. He needs to use the bridge. And none of the rest of us have that issue. Like, that seems to be a female dwarf only issue. So I swear it's got something to do with the character models. Pre-select the druid flight form to get them out, which spec will you go? Yeah, so the, yeah, the priest one changes based on your spec. So you get them out once, and then you can access all three of the colors depending on what spec you're in at any given time. He no longer farms for the mountain. They're no longer friends. Seriously. My sister got ashes on her partner's account and gave it to her friend, and he broke down crying. Oh, no. Oh, man. That's rough. That's rough. Oh, I have lost Edgar. I need my other hand. Sometimes I'll try and, like, play with one hand while I'm drinking my tea, and that's fine until I need to use any of the buttons that are on, like, the right-hand side, my little block of buttons there. Or when I need to turn my character. Kind of gets stuck at that point. I got it! I don't know if this is good, but I don't care. I'm wearing it. Oh, Purifying Brew instantly heals for 25%. Oh, yeah, bud. Let's slap that on. Oh, man, why did it have to be a belt? My belt is my best piece of gear. Wow. 3 item levels up. Oh, it even matches my stuff. Go me. Not that I did anything especially difficult in asking you guys to carry me through some dungeons, but I'm still real excited that I got this. Blazing Wings. It's got to be the Blazing Wings. That has to be it. That is one bis. Is it? Oh, yay! Yeah, I don't know anything about any of the different Alright, I'm sorry if any of you play a Brewmaster monk and you're actually looking for that, and you're like, man, this chick doesn't even main a Brewmaster. She doesn't even know what she's doing. She keeps letting her Iron Skin brew fall off. I apologize, but I'm really excited. That's really cool. Last time I did Dark Art Thicket, I died 4 times in Xavier's. Oh, no. You got a Lego? I got a Lego! My guild friend bought Vial of Sands for me for Christmas, and it made me cry. I love giving and getting, like, wow presents for, like, holidays. One of my buddies in the game, I get him a shot mount for every birthday because I can't think of anything else to get him that he would actually use. So I, like, always just armor him. I'm like, okay, what shot mount does he still not have? And I get him one of those. But I used to, like, get people, like, I'd farm people pets until I realized that I'm the only one that I know that actually uses my battle, or, like, has them out. But I would get people, like, pets. And you can get, like, the wrapping paper in game and then, like, wrap things and then give them to people, and that's always fun. I like doing that. I think it's like for Christmas last year, or maybe it wasn't Christmas. I don't know, but there was some occasion where I made like a bunch of cake, and I like split the cake or the cupcakes into like stacks of 5, and I mailed them to my entire guild individually with like a note. I don't know why I did that, but I remember doing that for some reason. I had so many cupcakes. Guys, I'm making cupcakes on Tuesday. Oh, I can't wait. I don't want to spoil my plan for making them, but even if they look terrible, they're gonna taste good. It's gonna be some good stuff. I want to figure out how to use the camera at 1080p without losing the frame rate, and I think it might have to do with the fact that I had a second camera up that was 720, or sorry, not 1080p, 60 FPS. So like, my main camera was it was 60 FPS, and it looked really good, but I was having some audio lag issues with it, and my second camera, which was running simultaneously, was 30 FPS because that one cannot do 60 FPS. It's not as expensive as a camera. And I'm wondering if because they had different FPS, if that's what was causing like the higher FPS one to lag and be out of sync with the audio until I turned it down to 30. And I'm wondering if turning off the second camera, if like just streaming with one camera and then moving it when I want to like show up close, like the decorating. I wonder if that would fix the issue. I need to do some testing. Are you going to give us the ingredients so we can bake along? Honestly, I haven't 100% picked a recipe yet. And I don't really have a great platform. So I don't know. I'm leaning towards no, but I'll think about it. I also haven't decided if I want to do what kind of icing I want to do. Like I was thinking cream cheese icing, and I was also thinking like a buttercream frosting, and then I was thinking like a ganache. I don't know. I am not 100% set of what I'm making yet. I probably won't decide until like the last minute. So I can do that for the muffins, but I don't know if I'm going to do that for, what am I doing right now? I was like trying to kill the roots, but I don't need to do that. I can do it for the muffins, but I'm probably not going to do it. You're in the last boss or dragon? Let's go dragon. Last boss is easy. Don't get me wrong, the dragon is easy too, but the dragon is more likely to get us into trouble than Xavius. That will fix lag issue? Yeah. I like having the second camera, though. If the baking streams, like, really catch on, I can probably spend another $200 to get a second one of that camera, so I can have two cameras at 1080, 60 FPS. But that seems like a little much. I've spent quite a bit of money on cameras so far this year, and I need to chill. I need to chill. I need to save money for the Hazelnutty house. Nice to see you again, Hazel. What's up, Neil? I'm the only person I know who is sad enough to gift wrap things and send them to people who need them. Glad it's not just me. Oh no, gift wrapping is fun. That's not sad. That's cool. That's awesome that you do that. Hello, David. Are we related? I've seen a couple of different tailors. I think it's I like the mix of usernames you get on Google on YouTube streaming. Like on Twitch streaming, everybody's got like their Twitch name, and some of them are just like really vulgar. But on Google or YouTube rather, which is owned by Google, which is why I keep saying Google. Like you have this mix of people that have like their YouTube usernames and like their internet handles, and then people that use their real names because it's connected to their Google Plus. So I think that's kind of a funny mix. Let's all donate 70 cents for the new camera. I'm pretty sure that if you all donated 70 cents, I wouldn't get very much of it because YouTube is not very transparent about how the super chat split works. It's not as bad as it originally looked like when I first... Oh, I almost rolled into all this stuff. I originally thought they were taking quite a bit of it, but now I see that it's not as much as I thought. But I don't know if YouTube takes a cut per donation or if it's percentage-wise. So, like, if everybody donated 70 cents and YouTube has, like, a 50-cent fee per donation, then that's going to kind of suck. So I wouldn't recommend it. Where do you go to donate? There should be a super chat button next to chat. Where you can attach some money if you want to your message, and that sets off like an alert and like puts your message up on the stream. Donate. Yeah, the Patreon page is actually much better for me as far as revenue split goes. But the Patreon thing is a monthly thing, and it will charge you monthly unless you like unsub at a certain point. So I totally get that not everybody wants to be on a monthly model. Patreon thing does move us towards goals though. Once I hit the next one, which is at 400, I think I'm gonna upgrade the mic. This is a good mic, don't get me wrong. This mic sounds good, and it's been doing good for me for a long time, but it has issues every now and then, and I feel like I could probably get some better sound quality if I spent a little bit of money on it, and maybe I don't know. I need to look into it, but I bet I could make myself sound just a little bit cleaner. You're cool, Hazel. Thanks, Late Night Productions. You have to PvP again and push for Glad. In my opinion, you were close, and nothing apart from Glad and rank 1 in the game is competitive. And hard Mythic Plus push for World First is just people that don't suck much. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything competitive in the game, though. I'm kind of happy just sort of chilling. Although, I was kind of competitively collecting battle pets. I'm, like, 13th on my server, which honestly is kind of sad. But people on my server are really good at collecting battle pets. Yeah, the problem with the PvP, don't get me wrong, I miss PvP. And every time I look at an honor talent change for Resto Druids, I'm like, oh man, I want to play. But I don't have the time. I don't have the time it takes to play and be good, and I don't want to play if I'm gonna suck. I can't do it halfway. I have to do it all the way, and I just looked at how much time it was gonna take, and how much time I was gonna have to spend pugging and listening to 16-year-olds yell at me on curse chat. And even if I got really good and I was able to play in tournaments and go to BlizzCon, which is kind of a pipe dream because you would have to be really good. Even if I got all that good, like I'm looking at the kind of business and branding that people that do YouTube and do streaming build around like PvP, and it's not the kind of business that I want to have. I like being on the more casual PvE kind of guide-based side of things, it makes more sense for me. And this way I'm spending my time making videos as opposed to practicing at a skill that, while it's really cool and I really wish I was good at, it's not necessarily the best choice to make, both like with my time and also just financially. I got Hardy Aspects on Monday, but months before my friend had passed away, but he always wanted that mount. Aw. I'm sorry. It's cool that you have the mount now, though. You can maybe it'll remind you of them. XLR mic. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking XLR mic and like a sound mixer. Because this is a USB mic, and that would give me some options at the next Patreon goal. So okay, so we're at 4:55. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of time. Why am I just pressing all my buttons? I'm just opening my map over and over again. I am gonna... What should I do? Where to next boss? I think I'm done with dungeons. Thank you so much for the pig carries. I'm gonna do a pet battle. I'm gonna do a PvP pet battle to round off the stream. How's the day going? Day's going pretty good. It is very, very sunny outside. I wanna see if I can do this without like just showing feet, because I don't really feel like showing feet. So cat cam. All right, there we go. Fixed it. She's just like chilling on my carpet, so I figure she may as well be on camera. So I'm going to leave the group. Thank you very much. I'm going to use this artifact power, which look how much that gives me of my bar every time. That's crazy. I can't believe I got my legendary on stream. That's so exciting. And apparently it's a good one. Everyone drink up. Does it take a long time to find a pet battle? Nah, not even. Not at all. So I'm just going to go with this random team of undead pets that I was using for the Necromancer achievement. Cat game best feature? Seriously. Kitty, you gotta stay there, though. You gotta stay right there. She's looking at me. Kitty, on the camera I can see that your mouth's kind of open and it makes you look kind of weird. I feel like I think she's cuter than everybody else does because, like, she's a cute cat, but she's like an average-looking tabby cat. But when... Oh, I'm in Suramar. I've never seen this one before. I usually end up battling somebody like in Durotar. Okay. But when, like, she crawls, like, on my chest and then, like, rubs her face against my neck to wake me up in the morning, and that's just so cute that I can't even... It's just so cute that I can't even. Just gotta be my favorite thing. I got a legendary in stream, too. I forgot you also got a legendary. Meow, meow. Stop talking to yourself. Yeah. Oh, alright. So we have, like, a lot of undead going on here. I'm gonna start with Mr. Bigglesworth, because I think he cleaves, so I feel like he's a good one to go first. We're gonna Frost Nova, which will prevent the target from fleeing, which should be fun. People love fleeing. Oh, so he's haunting. So, is my Frost Nova gonna miss, or does it? I'm gonna do it on Kill Wreck. So this guy's got Yid Yay, Kill Wreck, and then Burning Nums. Oh man, so I can't even do Howling Blast because my Frost Nova got eaten. This is terrible. I'm just gonna wait for it to come back up. Whatever. It's very sunny outside. It's 1 a.m. here, so definitely not sunny. Yeah, I might go for... I want to go walk my dog, but my dog's not here. My husband took my dog to work. I can go walk by myself. So I think my... I'll be able... Yeah, I can still Howling Blast. So I'm gonna Frost Nova and then Howling Blast. His pet comes back, so we can't get too excited because once the haunt goes off, like, yeah, that thing's still at 100% health. But I got to cleave them a little bit. Oh, that's terrible cleave. Terrible. I want to use this one. I kind of want a Ghostly Bite because it's going to, like, finish his life. I have to get a 3-roll with that to win. Is he going to switch or, like, Nethergate me? He's going to Nethergate me. Oh, that's fine. If he Nethergates me, I'm gonna hold Super Bark because Super Bark's actually going to get into 1 health and I'd be better off double clawing. Oh, no, now he's going to switch. Okay. Well, now it's Super Bark. So, he's gonna haunt again, probably, huh? No, he's gonna heal. Super Bark. So once I get kind of close to dead, I can consume corpse for, like, a really big heal. But I still think that his strategy is better than my strategy. Because, you know, given I didn't actually think this through. I didn't... Oh, no. I don't have any damage. Oops. It's 2 p.m. in Germany. First time here. I love all your events. Thanks, Gary. I got Kill Jaden's Burning Wish today from a contribution crate. I don't know what a contribution crate is, but Kill Jaden's Burning Wish is an awesome legendary. Am I too late? Is he going to kill me? No, he's dodging. That's actually a really good time to consume corpse. I'm going to switch. So now that you're not dodging anymore, I wanna lift off, because he's not gonna be able to dodge it in time. Birdie Num-Nums, Terraclaw Hatchling. Why is it fly? Oh no, that's mine. I'm thinking, man, that Birdie Num-Nums, that Terraclaw Hatchling looks a lot like a Blightehawk. It's cool because it looks like all red, but I think that my Blightehawk is just being lit up by the flower. I think we're all being lit from underneath by the flower. Sounds like you're on cocaine or speed, man. Nah, I'm on, I've got some oolong tea. It's pretty good stuff. I love this teapot. I thought I wouldn't because it's not like a super fancy one, and I like the really pretty teapots. But this is just so darn useful. It's just like, it pours really well. It holds the perfect amount of tea for one person. It's microwave safe in case I forget about it and I need to reheat it. The infuser that comes with it is like a really good, super fine, like solid infuser. It's not like a mesh. It's like solid. It's nice. It's easy to clean. I'm gonna lose. I'm losing this horribly. Cat's no longer interested in cat cam. She's gone to idle mode. Kitty. If you look over here, they can see your face, you know. She's looking up at me when she makes that face, but she looks... it's kind of goofy. Contributing to the Mage Tower, another Crucible, and Command Center. Oh, I gotcha. Isn't that a sack or something? What's a sack? I don't understand. I don't know why I'm finishing this pet battle. I have deeply lost. I have horrendously lost here. I mean, I guess we just gotta stick it out for honor and glory, and super barking. Kitty looks so tired. I don't know why she's tired. She's been sleeping all day. I didn't notice the cat. To be fair, the cat cam has not been on. It was on at the beginning of the stream, and then I went and pet the kitty a bunch and she got up. So then I had to turn it off because she wasn't in her cubby, but I recently moved it. You don't know what a sack is? It's a bag. I know what a sack is. I just don't see what sack you're talking about. Great Xmod, can you link the gear? So I'm wearing... I guess I can... Oh no, I'm already on my undead run. So the chest piece is the Bard's Tunic. The leg plates are Thunderlord leggings. So the Thunderlord are the ones from the garrison. The Draenor garrison. The leather pants. The boots are pretty important. Those are Bard's boots. So the Bard's boots go with the Bard's top. And then the Thunderlord pants. The bracers are... Well, those dropped. The gloves are apparently called Yorick's Bequest. I can't link them to you, but if you look at the names of them, or you go back in the VoD once the VoD's available, and look those up. Also, you know what else you can do? You can just armory my monk. You can just armory my monk and find out that way. My monk is Hazel, spelled exactly like that. She's on Lightbringer. And once you armory her, you should be able to see what all her gear is transmogged to and where to find it. She's wicked looking. Yeah, I like that set. I don't know what I'm going to wear after I become a female dwarf, because I don't think it's going to look as good in a female dwarf. She's not going to have, like, the long legs. But I think it'll be kind of cool. Anyways, it's about 5 o'clock, so I'm done here, but I'm going to be back before Friday because we're doing a baking stream on Tuesday. I'm going to be making cupcakes Tuesday afternoon. Hopefully the stream will be in a little bit higher quality. I have an extension cable for my mic this time so I can, like, move farther. Maybe one day we'll get on, like, the wireless mic dream. But, yeah, I'll be back Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for your generous super chats. That was really amazing. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, guys.